expensive microphones.
All right, we're live.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, Crystal.
Hello, Crystal. Have you been well?
Good evening.
Let's be honest. She's the only person who watches.
Hey, so, did you post in the Discord?
I didn't.
You should.
Why?
Sometimes people tune in.
That's true.
Need a better marketing team.
Well, I'm too busy setting up everything else. Somebody else be the marketing team.
I'll be the producer.
This is your campaign.
I'm content.
It's the campaign for you guys.
I am the talent. You are the
All
work.
right, well, fine. Okay.
Speak to
That
my
was the
agent.
most confidence I've ever heard you.
It was all a lie.
That's true. It really was. Well, what happened last time?
We hit a bell.
Uh-oh.
Some bad stuff.
No,
never know. Oh.
nothing bad happened.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
The theory of drowning?
Relatively.
Drowning. That's right. The theory. Episode 34. Session 34.
There'll be episodes if they're watching.
It's episodes in the YouTube playlist that I have.
Yes.
All like 400 hours of this.
Good gravy.
It's not 400, but it's a lot.
We're sending the I don't know what happened at the beginning, but
Mm-hmm.
I know it started with like sending the ship down to the Nightingale crew to help gather their lumber.
Yep.
And I'm assuming that means Sledge went with the
Yep.
ship, and that's it.
Yeah, Sledge was apparently very bored and lonely.
Before that, we were investigating the crystal that Sledge had found on the ship in the box underneath the helm.
Felix took that.
It wasn't just a box. It was built inside the helm in like a secret compartment, right?
Yep.
Oh, it says vocals except me are quiet. So I guess everybody just needs to be closer or something.
Oh.
Or need to turn it up.
Is this better?
Oh gosh.
Facing it would be good.
Right.
Putting the mic
Maybe.
inside of my mouth.
Yeah.
Hi.
You can hang it on your beard. I've seen it done.
Oh, disgusting.
It's usually better to braid it
Whoa,
first.
what
and then
channel am I?
braid.
Is
We're
there-
good.
Oh, I'm channel 1. What channel are the other? Oh, well, I'll just turn up all the other ones.
Told you all the knobs.
I'm just going to max everything out.
He did tell you.
It's true.
7.
Crystal says, please don't, Luca.
Channel 121.
It's too late for her.
possibly?
She has to see this now.
7. There's a 4 and a 7. I don't know what the 4 is. They're very spaced out,
The 7's higher.
but it could be a
Does that help?
47.
Oh.
Channel 47.
So there's one channel and it's only
All right.
47?
It's 4 and 7.
45.
Hey. That should be better. All right. Now tell us if that's better, Crystal.
This is better?
It should be better.
Looks really good.
This doesn't feel better.
Oh, no.
No. No.
You're getting lice on it.
Why do I hear crawling?
There's just
Yeah.
throughout the entire
Not
stream.
done eating yet.
For the record, I pulled a hair that wasn't mine off of this, in case anyone, Crystal, saw me
Uh-huh.
do that. That wasn't my hair.
Sure. All right. Anyway,
Yep.
Y'all people yuck.
you were investigating the alchemite that, oh my goodness. There's no wall there to stop me now. That Sledge had found in the secret compartment.
Yep.
And then you sent him away
It
with the
was
ship.
For better or for worse.
Probably for worse.
It might be for worse.
Sledge is the big bad.
That's pretty clear in retrospect.
You just gave him a ship and sent him to murder a bunch of people and steal lumber. Sounds like the big bad.
Comes back with a ship made out of people.
I did it.
No.
What else? Felix put some white alchemite into the compartment to test it. Nothing happened, so we headed back into the city. Everyone went their own separate ways. Tizal headed to find Captain Vernuth to investigate the jackal. Wander went to the Magisters to get the something he offered him. Notebook?
A blank journal.
Yep.
Journal. Council went and Sledge. Council Sledge to send him to collect the lumber. Council to Sledge? Oh, you told Sledge to go collect the lumber from the Nightingale crew in the south. And Revan went to see Joan. So Tizal went to go find Captain Vernoth and saw him patrolling and joined him. He asked to see locations where a jackal hit. Captain Vernoth fetched Ralph to show him a few spots. After a bit of waiting, he showed up.
Delightful.
Oh yeah, he loved him. In the
was
meantime, the other group went to see the temple to check on Jurgen. And they saw old Tim and Casimir leaning over someone, and I think I got pulled away at that point because my notes go back to me. But I think more happened in the temple.
The dude had some like pocked skin going on, or whatever, like the holes.
Old Tim and Kaz are talking about how to put them back together. After they're done, Kaz has a talk with Felix.
Yep. We were gonna meet overnight to upgrade the suit. Don't remember what we wanted to do.
There was a couple things that you guys looked at. You talked about a way to like attract the bugs or keep the bugs away.
The thumper thing.
Yeah, the
yes.
thumpers.
There was the ear thing.
Yeah, talked
that I
about,
mentioned
yeah,
with,
yep.
Someone who is deaf would have worked for them.
Yep. I think there was a third thing that I don't remember.
Something I think.
Oh, you wanted to use the white
White
alchemite
alchemite.
to create like a fire barrier around yourself or
Create it,
something.
yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is 34 we're talking about?
Yeah, 34 last session.
And then we got a little bit of background. The breakers came across the bridge and they blew up the bridge. That's by Touchstone, right? Yeah.
And so if you remember the map of Touchstone, there was the big pillar that they all lived on in the middle. That was Touchstone. And then there was one bridge still left. All the other bridges had been blown up in previous wars and stuff. There was one bridge left, and the breakers were coming across that, and they said that they nuked that bridge.
So were they all stuck in Touchstone then?
Who? All of the remaining Chasm Dorn? Yeah, everyone was still down there.
They can get from one side to the other still, though, but they have to go all the way down, all the way out, like what we did.
Yeah.
Isn't that right?
Yeah, so there's still the
So not
tunnel
stuck.
out to the High Barrens if they wanted to go out that way.
Yeah.
Like the way you guys went out.
Okay.
But yeah, otherwise the only way to get into Touchstone was to go all the way down and up.
So if we wanted to get from where we were back to Touchstone, it would be a long journey.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, we're not going back to Touchstone.
Well, you're certainly not.
There might be some pivotal information there. You never know. I'm sure it's
Side of
fine.
the breakers, and then we would go back.
True. You just got to be the bad guys.
Yep.
You're gonna overthrow the government.
Yep.
Oh, they've already done it.
Riot.
We're also discussing listening devices.
Yep.
Oh, this sound alchemite.
You know, public surveillance.
As you do.
Wander went to the temple looking for Jurgen. He's doing all right. We chat for a bit. Wander sings, to a mixed reception. And then Ralph showed up finally.
Ralph did show up. Tizal was waiting for Ralph on the bench. He took Tizal a few blocks to west southwest, or just west south. There was a house with a door with a lock on it. They had a silver necklace, jewelry / rings, and a dagger taken. They knocked, and an elderly male popped up through the window. He slipped through it, but his wife Muriel came to the door. She heard him. Her jangling metal and the jewelry that was taken was her great grandmother's. 3 rings fitted with green, blue, and white gems, and a silver necklace. Doesn't remember any jewelry / chaos. That can't be right. Chains. Ralph stormed away, and Tizal chases him via air. Ralph was mad that Tizal was investigating a matter of the police, and so he stormed away. Tizal chased him. He didn't want to bring him around anymore. Captain Vernoth called in a favor for Ralph to even help him, but he was not happy about it. He puts the locations on a map for us to continue exploring later. So Tizal headed back to the temple. the group an update on the investigation.
Mm-hmm.
One of my sentences from my notes was zoned out for a bit thinking about sick bird teeth grills.
Oh yeah, we're talking about bird teeth.
Tizol has that effect on people.
Zoned out for a bit. At least you have the state of mind to put that.
I was like, what was I? Well, that's all I remember for the past few minutes. I'm writing that down.
Yep.
Council looked at the map and noticed that the trend of break-ins seemed to be going south. The southern house was similar to the first, but did see a short figure because we did continue exploring. I think it was Tizol, Wander, and somebody else tagged along. Was it you, Council?
Yeah.
Tizol, Council, and Wander continued looking for the other locations.
Mm-hmm.
So they went to the south, and the most southern house was basically the same as the other robbery, but they saw a short figure. Had coins from the pillars taken, no signs of a break-in, so he just got in stealthily. The next was the most northern house, which was the murder house. The husband was murdered.
Mm-hmm.
Husband in quotes because they weren't married yet but had children. Heirloom was taken. He died trying to keep it. It was a rapier with a golden handle. Break-in basically went bad, and that's why the husband was killed. Person was shorter than the husband and had a mallet of some type, being the person being the jackal. The sword was hidden upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
So it was a family heirloom. Harkness was the family name. And I believe when we investigated, it seemed like it was. If you knew they had it, you knew where it was, but it wasn't like hidden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was kind of stored away.
But then we
Yeah.
talked about it as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So they left. They called it a night and headed back to the Wolf and Hound. Joan was leaving as we were entering. We left Council's armor with Molly. So Molly now has the armor that Joan was working on for Council.
Council's wearing it?
Yeah. You had gotten it.
You got it.
But, yeah.
Before then?
Well, so she had dropped it off there with Molly. When you got back, you got it from Molly, and you have it now. Yep.
Everyone went to bed. Tizol stayed up drinking. Felix left to go see
Casimir.
Kaz at the temple. They talked about alchemite and ship blueprints, and he brought Kaz to Joan's forge. I don't know if you want to add any more color.
And Kaz had some walkie-talkies at that point, right?
I don't think
I
so.
don't think he did.
Or was he just talking?
He said that he had made two
Okay.
kind of sound stones that they could
Oh, he
use.
didn't have them with him. He had just proven the concept. Okay.
Yeah. I gave Kaz a bunch of schematics of the ship. I think some schematics for other things. I made copies, so I've been coordinating projects with them because basically I won't be able to finish everything
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
that I want to do. And yeah, kind of just showed him around the forge and introduced him to Joan. Did I introduce him to Joan, or was Joan there?
Joan was not there.
Alright. I think I just told him to stop
Or
by.
you didn't see Joan at
Yeah.
least. It's very
I told him
possible
that-
because it was the middle of the night. She was upstairs sleeping.
I think they're both aware of each other, and I think I told Joan that like Kaz might come by and work
Yeah.
on some things.
Doing the
Yeah.
off hours, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, because there's the smaller forge that we can use.
Mhm.
Cool.
Yeah, she doesn't have a personal project she's working on.
Boy, do we have projects. Gotta make some guns too.
It's true.
Is that when we went to the Magister? To tell him
I think it was the next morning.
It was the next morning.
the next morning?
You went, spoke to the
My
magistrate.
notes are I'll map the computers.
Oh, okay, I'll keep going then.
Ugh.
So the next morning, Council teaches Wander how to journal. Revan confirms the compass is working again, so the attunement worked.
Yeah, the Magister fixed it when we took a
Yep.
tour on the ship.
Yep.
So he thinks of the source of the crimes in Orin this time, and the compass started pointing west-northwest. We headed to the academy, which was in a very similar direction to where the compass was pointing. The compass is moving, and eventually it makes its way southwards, southeast. We talk to the Magister and ask if we can enter the heart from the east, the heart of the world, which is under the city. I think we debrief and say where would you rather we enter, and he said he'd rather we enter from the east, the eastern entrance. So
Western.
You know, in an attempt
Is
not to
it?
cause a
Yeah.
kerfuffle.
On the map. That way. Because if...
stage east, or
Oh my gosh, hold on.
We went to the western gate.
Yeah.
did we? I got that wrong then.
East is the ocean.
East is the ocean.
Yeah.
Yep.
The eastern gate is probably a very dangerous place.
It's probably the
You
Kraken.
went, you went to the outer bell tower.
Yeah, outer bell tower, so
Yeah.
the western bell tower. Okay, I got that wrong. Tizzle asked about Danny, and he said Danny likely wasn't there as it was the weekend. So we get to the bell tower and produce the hammer. The hammer does get kind of pulled into the door, but it doesn't open it.
You tried hitting it, pressing it, changing the size of it,
Mm-hmm.
saying various words and dwarven and stuff like
Bell.
that.
So we decide, wouldn't it be smart? Well, no, we decided, we looked at the compass, and the compass was pointing at the door, but compasses don't point three-dimensionally. So we thought, oh, well, it's pointing at the bell tower then, the bell on top of the tower, because it's pointed at the door. So we take that as
We didn't
as
say that. We said it might be.
Tis always pretty
We
sure.
always make the best decisions right at the end of the session.
Yep.
Yeah. So we decided we're gonna go hit the bell with the hammer. That happens, and then all the bells go off. Council and Revan hear a massive roar from the center of the city. That's where.
That's correct. The name of session 35 is A Faithful Guardian.
Woof.
He's our friend.
Who's the good cracker?
So those who...
Session 35, you said?
Yes, session 35. A Faithful Guardian.
I thought it was gonna be named You Done Goofed.
You done messed up, Ron. No. You, those who are standing up next to the bell, yeah, you hear none of what happens afterwards because you are immediately affected by the deafened status. Whoever was up there, I think that was you, and were you up there?
I was
I
here.
do not recall.
You were up in the bell tower, right?
Luca was in this house.
Yeah, but Tizal was up in the bell tower.
Of course.
Felix was up in the bell tower. There was a third person who was up in the bell
I
tower.
think it was. Yeah, I think it was Wander.
Wander.
Council and Revan were on the ground because they heard the roar.
Yeah.
We heard the deafening of the bell.
Right. Yeah. So you all are now deafened for the next hour.
Hour.
Which, if you want to know what that means, you can look it up, or it just means you can't hear and automatically fail any ability check that requires hearing.
That makes sense.
That's much kinder than previous versions, dang.
Yeah.
It's like you have spell failure. You miss all the time.
Not this one. So you are deafened for the next hour. Council and Revan on the ground. Why don't you just make me a perception check, Council? And I'll make one for Revan as well, since he's not here right now.
Real dice, like a real boy.
Revan hears the roar and the continued ringing of the bells throughout the city.
You said perception?
Yes. Perception check,
Plus 5?
please.
17.
17? You hearing the roar, you focus on it and try to pick apart the sound that you hear and kind of separate that from the bells that are ringing all around town.
Okay.
And you actually are able to pick up on the fact that this is not one roar, but four. There is at least one roar coming from straight east of you. There's two that are coming from the northeast, and then there is one that is fainter that you think is further east.
Okay. That's terrifying.
And that's what you're able to ascertain between the ringing of the bell. Everyone else, what would you like to
Ah!
Hey, we're immune to the effects of power word kill, aren't we?
do? I don't think so.
You guys have great experience with that.
Not that it matters. Trying to figure it out.
Wonder yells, "Do you think it worked?"
Just hear ringing.
Does he have
Yeah.
lips that move?
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Felix just goes and like to the stairs.
Tiz all smiling ear to ear.
Felix starts heading downstairs
Wander follows.
in case the
Yeah.
Tiz all jaunts.
Power word kill does. You don't have to be able to hear it to be affected by it.
Huh.
Just so you know.
wow.
That's okay. I don't think that anything you
Just
face.
cover your ears.
Yeah.
No, now listen.
I don't hear you.
I'll counter an 8th level spell. La, la, la.
If I can't see or hear you, you're not there. Until they cast Disintegrate on you, and then you're not there. You go downstairs. Okay. You
Can-
fo-
I guess I'll go with table talk. Council will say, I heard 4 roars. Can they hear me?
Oh, we're not there yet. I think.
Oh, okay.
You're talking to.
Well,
Talking to
if
the
they
upstairs.
they came down,
Right.
yeah. If
Okay.
you guys came back downstairs and you see Revan and Council standing,
Tiz all's rubbing his ears like.
We can't hear you.
Council draws a big toothy mouth in the sand with like sound waves coming from it, and then the number 4 next to it, and then puts arrows in the sand, pointing to.
pointing to where they are. Good stuff.
You think 4 krakens?
4 sources of sound. Yes.
What?
You're gonna-
Of course, like Elm don't really shout, so he's just like, I'm conflicted.
And so it's pointing. They're all pointing east and northeast away from Orin.
1 is straight east, 2 are northeast.
Northeast.
And then
One was faint or even more east.
yes,
And if it were the heart of the world, it would be coming from the west.
Just to be
no,
clear,
they're coming from the east.
Coming from the east? Am I
West
crazy?
is the mountains.
West is the mountains.
part of the world is the center.
Yeah. So you guys are here.
Oh, am I mixing up east and west again?
East is this way. West is that
Is-
way.
Are we? What is the ground here?
The ground, it's sand.
Sand. Okay. Felix, like, okay, because yeah, you drew on it.
Yeah.
So Felix draws a circle. And while he's drawing, it's like the bells were a bit louder than I expected. So it might be a while before my ears stop ringing. So
Which
draws-
you still able to hear. The bells are still ringing.
Okay. What?
So yeah, he draws a circle, and then he like points in the middle of it. This where the kraken is that you heard.
Like, one of them sounded straight east, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So he gives it. He does this.
The others,
I guess Tizzle would look
to
at
hear
him.
more than one would mean they were in different locations.
Well, yeah, he drew arrows. next
Okay.
to the mountain.
Should I fly and look?
Why? East.
Maybe not while your ears aren't working.
What?
All right, we still can't.
No.
Council points.
Don't
Flappy.
no
Go
flying yet.
Choo!
This all
Yeah,
takes
he's
off
gone.
anyway.
He's going east.
Okay.
Are the bells still going?
They're still going.
Looking at the bell. Oh, the bell's still ringing. He's looking at a point where the bell swings and just kind of watching it. When it swings back, does it meet that same point? Are they slowing down, or is it just ding dong? Does it just
It is just ding dong, ding dong, ding dong.
okay? So council has no reason to think that they're slowing down.
But they're visible. They're visibly ringing.
Yes.
So Tizal could see the other bell towers.
Yeah.
When we
See
were
they're
up
still
there,
ringing.
Okay.
Yep.
it had not stopped.
You're right.
Council taps on
Correct.
Felix
Yeah.
and points at the bell.
Okay.
Still going. It might be an alarm system.
Council nods.
Tis all. Flying. Is it, were you looking for anything in particular?
I'm going straight east to see the center where I saw the Kraken previously,
Okay.
and I'm as high up as it can't hit me. So you tell me how high that is.
So you are only able to go up to a certain height until you hit the green barrier.
Oh, right.
We're in the barrier.
You are.
We are. This whole district.
Yep.
Yeah, it's fine.
But you can still. Let me pull up the map again for myself to see. You can still. So this area is what's in the green,
Oh yeah, and he's gonna be surveying the harbor too.
and you're here, so you can go all the way east
Yeah.
within the barrier.
I want to go all the way east within the barrier, and I want to kind of scan from the center to the harbor, where the harbor moved.
Okay. From where the harbor was, you mean?
Yeah,
Like
because the
here?
harbor was north, and they got blocked by the green barrier,
Yep.
and then we moved south, which
Right.
is now it's not covered by the barrier any
Right.
longer. That's when I made the face earlier that I remembered we table talked about that outside of character, that the harbor had moved south and is no longer protected by the barrier.
Okay.
And we knew that. We said that after we realized.
Okay.
things were working.
I'll get back to you then.
Okay.
For the first 15-ish minutes that he's gone, what are you guys doing?
I'm gonna try the door again.
Okay.
I go into the dirt and I kind of wander, flexes a little bit, and starts writing in Elm. Obviously for council, and said, should we tell the Magister or Verneth?
Council writes in Eln and Common, just so Felix can understand. Try stop bells, then tell city.
How on earth should we try and stop them?
Council points to the hammer.
Felix is like facing the door, trying things.
Yeah. Holding the hammer up to the door, anything, it's not having any effect. Still just as
I
locked
hit
as
the
it was
door with the
before.
hammer.
Make me an attack roll.
I'll need to share your dice, by the way. I did not remember. Thank you.
Ooh, nat 20.
Nat 20. You smash the crap out of the door, and it doesn't budge.
Poop.
Like, doesn't even make a dent into the stone.
Yeah, but in 20 is always supposed to succeed.
It did succeed.
hit the
He hit the
door.
door.
Hey.
Hola.
Yeah.
We're rolling new
If
characters.
that doesn't work, then
Yep, they're already dead.
I'm gonna get some bowls and some water.
Okay.
You are or Felix is?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're going.
Quick recap: everyone near the bell has been deafened for a while, so we're fine. Council rolled a perception check and heard that it wasn't just one roar from the east; it was four. Four. There's one straight east,
Yep.
two northeast, and one farther away.
Okay, so everything's cool.
So they're drawing in the sand to communicate.
Four
with
times
each-
as bad.
They're drawing in the sand to communicate with everyone, with each other. The bells are still ringing and they're not slowing down.
Tizal took off to go inspect
Yes.
the east to see if he can see any krakens or if the harbor's under attack.
Chisel flew east. Wanda asked if we should go tell the Magister. Council thinks we should try and stop the bells before we leave. Felix is currently trying to open it. Nothing's happening. So it's going great.
Yeah, things are going awesome.
It's like
It's like trying to figure out how to open the fridge while the house alarm's going off.
Yeah.
Like, I don't. Yeah. Okay.
That's for batteries. We'll wait for
Council
Jack to get back.
runs to the top of the tower
Okay.
to try and see if he can physically stop the bell. He's not
Okay.
gonna be dumb and like jump on it, but he'll like kind of hold out a hand. I know it's massive, but like,
Yeah.
just see if any sort of weight slows it down.
Okay. When you get up next to the tower or next to the bell, you are now deafened for an hour.
If it gets painful, can he just like stop halfway and come back down?
I mean, you already said you were doing it, but
Okay.
sure, we can let you walk it
I mean,
back.
at some point he's like, I'm gonna have difficulty hearing. He's like, I want to turn around.
Okay. Yeah. Then yeah, you don't even make it like halfway up the tower, and you're like, this is really starting to hurt.
Oh yeah. Yeah. If anyone decides to go up the tower, Felix is gonna stop them and say like,
Too late, already deafened.
I'm already.
Yeah. Wander holds up a finger And then he decides to go up and
Okay. They tag team. Trade places.
yeah.
Okay. So you're gonna try and stop the bell.
Yep.
All right. Make me a strength check, just straight strength.
Okay.
Let's use up all of jalapenos.
3
That's all he can get from Cadoba.
plus 2 is 5. Take that,
5?
Bell. Take that.
Nothing. The bell does not bend to your will, not even a little bit. You put out your branches and it just knocks them out of the way, and you push them back and it just knocks you out of the way. It's impossibly heavy and hard for you to stop.
Yeah. Wonder climbs back down the stairs with his head hanging low.
Does
Okay.
not six.
Okay. Tizal, having been flying for a while, you've now reached the point where you're past the first wall of the city, the straight up and down wall. Let's see, am I on the right one? This one right here? You're passing over the Magister's Tower, and you can see now into the city, and what was the perfectly fine, protected and peaceful city has now been flooded and destroyed. All the way up to what you can see, up to the temple at least.
Wait, up to the temple is now flooded?
Yes, and there are a number of buildings that have been destroyed.
Are there survivors?
There's people actively drowning.
Are you looking?
Yeah.
Okay. In looking down, you can see that there are people in the street who are fleeing.
So it's starting to flood. Not flooded.
No, it was flooded. It is now receding.
Oh.
There was like a wave.
A tsunami.
Yeah.
Tizal, as he flies over, would scream head east.
Make me an investigation check.
Head
West.
west.
Oh, yeah.
Go into
Gosh,
the
you
water.
suck at this. You're just so bad.
Oh, you said east.
I'm the big bad.
I thought you said west.
An investigation check?
Yeah.
Do I get like advantage or like
No.
9?
Well, I mean, what do you have? Anything to help you investigate?
My eyes and no ears. And typically, when you lose one sense, the other ones get stronger. Isn't that right?
Everyone knows that.
Everyone knows that.
Yeah.
You're basically like reverse Daredevil now.
Pretty much.
That's just
Oh, shoot. So you rolled a 9.
Mhm. And I'm homeless. Don't forget that.
Yeah, you are. You piece together there must have been some kind of large wave that came in and with a lot of force and destroyed part of the city.
So what? Do we know that water couldn't get through the barrier, or did we think it was only for people?
It has been raining for the last day and a half, and that water has come through
Got
the
it.
barrier.
So the barrier has only been keeping out monsters,
Yeah.
the non specifically.
The
They're not monsters.
not all monsters because Tizzle's there.
ha got him. There you go.
Hey.
There's a picture.
Ooh. That
So,
looks great.
whereas the water stopped at the wall here before, it has now flooded up and over. So this is the wall.
You can't
See
see
the
your
bl-
pointer.
the-
again
Oh
for some
shoot!
reason.
Okay.
See the blue.
There
you go.
The
Yeah.
blue
So this
spilling
was the
over?
wall before.
Yep.
So basically the water came right up here, and so now it has flooded out over all of this.
Jeez.
20%?
Jones' shop might be okay. That's all that matters.
Oh,
He books it, heading west.
East?
West.
Are you heading back towards the group or away from the
Away
group?
from the group.
Okay.
Are you going
East.
towards California or New York?
Okay. You continue to head east.
He's yelling to everyone else, go the opposite way. Because I'm still getting.
You can see that the people are already making their way that way. You continue flying. Everybody else back outside.
Council starts running east.
Okay.
The door's obviously
Wait.
not opening.
Well, you were right by Revan, right?
Right.
So Revan's gonna join council.
Okay.
Do we have any conversations about?
Oh, council doesn't know that
Like
it's
you guys
flooded.
just ran
So
away.
Yeah.
It was
Split up
like-
the group, quick!
Yeah, council has no way of knowing. You're right.
Okay.
So yeah, he's just gonna see if Felix can open the door.
Oh, yeah, we would have.
We have no idea. Well, seeing Wanda not able to, well, the bell's obviously not going to stop. It's still going, ringing the hammer. Stop the bells. There's got to be a way to stop it with the hammer.
Are we near the door?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you are at the
Is there
outer
any-
door.
I mean, I guess I'll give the door a try now that things are going.
Felix-
Felix has been trying.
You even smacked the door with the
Natural 20.
Shoot.
Nothing.
Okay.
Council closes the gate. Is it closed?
The gate, no, it's not. Because the gate has to be open to reach the door inside and the stairs up the bell tower.
Council tries making sure Felix is out of the way. He tries closing the gate. Because he thinks if it's an alarm system, the gate's open. But
Okay. Yeah, you close the gate and it closes just fine.
bell's still going?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. About 20 minutes past the first time that you rang the bells, you start seeing people coming across the horizon in the city. So they're coming from the east out towards where you guys are. You see that there's a mass of people who are quickly making their way towards you.
Oh yeah, the bells. They just. What's going on here?
Council stands, he's like, I don't know exactly.
Wow.
Did you see this?
Who rang the bell?
I'd like to look at my weapons.
Okay.
Does it look any different?
No.
Oh! Compass. Think about a way. Where is the way to shut off the bells?
Ooh.
Okay, think of how to stop the bells.
The compass, it points towards the bell tower.
Oh.
Of course.
Turn on its.
So
Rotate it so it can point up and or down.
Right.
I want to again check how to gain access. No. How do I get underneath the city? That's what I want to think of to check the compass.
How do you get underneath the city?
What's the path to get under there?
It would point towards the door.
Okay.
Yeah, because we think of the means in which to do that. It points to the hammer. If we think of how do we get down there, it points to the door because we have to open the door, but we don't know how to open the door.
I didn't know if that would have changed
Yeah.
the bells ringing though.
Yeah.
This might sound.
Oh. Oh. Did you make
There's,
a mistake?
I mean, no, there's some changing of wording that's happening
Oh.
in the questions.
How to open the door?
This might sound daft, but should I go hit the bell again?
Council nods.
I've flown away, but you know you got Tizal's blessing.
He gives you like this because you can't hear, right? Clearly.
Did it one time.
No, it like gives you like a stop for 1 second.
Waiting. Right.
Revan checks his compass again, thinking of where is the key to get into the door that leads to underneath the city.
What's the wording?
Where's the key?
Where is the key?
Yeah, where is the key? Let me think of this. Where is the key to gain access to underneath the city?
The compass would point east northeast.
Oh. Well, that's a change.
What was our initial question?
He shows
Yeah.
counsel in Felix.
Oh.
Was Was our initial question, how do we get access beneath the city and a point to the hammer?
How do we get underneath the city?
How do we get underneath the city?
Maybe
Which was
there's
the hammer. The
miss-
hammer was the how.
Maybe there's a missing step here. The hammer's just part of it.
I'm not here.
I'm not hearing anything.
We-
Yeah,
Here it
you're
is.
still flying.
Council holds up his hands. First problem, points at the people, and then points at the bell. Like, we can figure out how to open up the door for later, but we have a crisis right now.
At that point,
Tell them we're here to figure out how to stop Green. Because we are here for that reason as well.
go ahead. You were going to say something.
You can go ahead.
So at that point, this throng of people is next to you guys, and there's a town guard at the front of them, who immediately just starts shouting at you. He says, "Open the gate!"
Oh, yeah, council opens the gate.
Okay. As soon as you do that, him and everyone else just start basically not even acknowledging that you guys exist and just start leaving the town.
And who was at the head of that?
There was a town guard,
Just the town guard.
Yeah.
Okay.
not Ralph, not the same one.
So
Okay.
To just start Green, well, I guess he can't really hear, so he doesn't really have volume.
Draw in the sand, it's totally subtle. It's fine, no one will see.
Should I go hit bell now?
Now that it's ringing. Don't know if that'll.
Worst that can happen is it's still ringing.
Your ears. You can't hear. How
No.
can we
Nope.
communicate?
Yeah,
This isn't
We
happening.
have
Is
to
it?
write in the sand. That's the only way.
Say, yeah, they've been writing in the sand and like miming
Okay.
things to each other.
Points to you and at your ears, like.
You guys don't go up. I'll go up. 'Cause I'm already can't hear you.
Yeah, council just nods. Might get me worse, I think.
Wander
4 more rolls.
Wander briefly writes in the sand and is like, "I'm deaf more recently than you. If you want me to go."
The hammer
Wander's
is
with
tuned
us. I didn't realize.
Yeah,
Yeah.
to me, so. The
yeah, you
hammer's
gotta use the
tuned
hammer.
to me. So.
Oh, okay.
Felix scraps some like extra cloth scraps in his bag. Just kind of does what he can.
Stuffs them in there?
Stuff them in his ear.
Okay.
When he goes up and he gives it another whack.
Which direction is the bell tower from where we're standing?
If you're standing like inside the barrier, the bell tower would be immediately to the west of you and up.
Okay.
We're like right next to it.
Yeah.
Like, we're at the door.
Yeah.
We're just missing just
Yeah.
one little thing here.
We'll have to revisit the compass thing.
Going up, make me a Constitution check. Make me a Constitution saving throw with advantage.
Was it very?
Yeah, stop bleeding. You die.
Just melts.
Wow. Look how much constitution I have.
You need to try this.
25.
25?
Yeah.
Sweet. You ring the bell again. So you
the same shape and color.
ring the bell again. Nothing happens. But because of your Constitution check, you don't extend your deafness thanks to stuffing some things into your ears.
Yay,
Yeah.
cloth works.
Yeah.
Yay.
And I do a quick just survey of the room up here
Okay.
where the bell's in and see if there's a lever or anything.
Make me a perception or investigation, whichever you want.
An emergency
Leather.
break, if you will.
You said a leopard.
Maybe it popped out of the wall or something.
Maybe.
Oh wow. This die is on fire tonight, except for that one time I rolled a one.
This die is on fire.
And I'm doing an investigation because I'm better at that.
Okay.
I'm not very perceptive.
Okay.
So that's 22.
Okay. Looking around, so there's not much of a room because the tower is essentially the 4 posts at the corners, and then there is opening all the way around that, and then the bell itself. And investigating that up into where the bell is hanging, looking at the floor and the stairwell to get up there, you don't spot anything as far as how to stop the bell. But about the time you're doing that, the bell stops. Nailed it. All right.
Just immediately.
Oh, it
Wait.
stopped. Let's-
I need to know how to stop it. It has to be going for me to know how.
Drop a grenade in his armor and close his helmet.
That's how you get Dwarven leather.
They're filled with booze.
Yeah. Yes, you don't find a way to stop. But yeah, while you are investigating, the bell stops ringing, which you don't hear, but you do see out of the corner of your eye.
Would he almost feel that if the spell is that powerful? Like if it's suddenly not ringing anymore?
Kinda, yeah.
I'm sure it hurts
Yeah,
every time it rings when you're up here.
right. 'Tis all. You now flying into town. Oh, no visual, Crystal says. So your camera must have died. As you are flying over the middle of town, you can see down into like where the temple is in the middle of town, and the people that are making their way through there are in like knee to thigh high water, like trudging through to get out of here and make their way west. Looking outwards towards the east, you can see the start of the barrier, where it like reaches the wall, and you can see up against the side of the barrier there is a massive tentacle that is just slapped up against the outside of the barrier. Do you keep going east?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I want to scan the horizon, like toward the harbor, to see
Toward the harbor again, like where it was or where it is now?
where it is now, since it's not covered by the beacon.
Okay. So you wouldn't be able to see that far south without like veering that way, because it's down here.
I'd say start veering then.
Okay, so you want to take more of like this trajectory?
Yeah. Continue
Okay.
scanning like the east, basically the entire horizon, to see like how many tentacles are on the barrier now, if more than one.
Okay.
Trying to see the lay of the land east while I'm heading down toward the harbor to
Okay.
get to investigate that specifically. So
Okay.
like I'm scanning as I'm going southwest. I gotta write that down.
Okay. Make me another inspection or perception. Don't make me an inception
I would
check.
like to make an inception check.
No. I refuse. This campaign's over.
I mean, the die just keeps spinning.
So perception or investigation? What was it?
Yeah. Perception or investigation.
I mean, I have the same score for both, so let's say perception 19.
Perception 19. As you are veering south, you start to piece together where you are in relation to other like landmarks in the city that you know of. And looking at where the Wolf and Hound is now a was.
Oh no.
Much of that building has been destroyed. And a lot of the buildings around it, you can see that the wave that came in, it just completely destroyed the eastward facing sides of the buildings. Usually the western side was still standing, but anything inside is just gone. And you also notice that what was Captain Reichert's house, where you had visited them before, is the same story. Much of it is destroyed.
Any visible bodies?
Make me another perception check. That's what you're specifically looking for.
16.
16. You can see there are bodies that are floating in the water.
We did bad.
Was Chisel like motorboating in the water?
That high in the air?
That's what that sounded like someone
Oh.
motorboating in the water.
No.
No.
He skims to the top of the water and goes beep, 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 as he's flying.
No, that was a shame sound. I make that sound sometimes. When I did it bad, it's just.
Don't make blob sounds in the water surrounded by bodies. That's you. That's what you guys sound like.
Here's my impersonation. Blah, 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 blah. Who am I? You guys.
Just those alignment meters.
Evil as can be. Okay. People still standing out by the bell.
Well, seeing the people and the bell stop, Consul's gonna go east.
Okay.
Because he wants to know why the people are leaving.
Felix comes down and takes all the credit. Which I don't.
You figured it out?
You see that? That was me. I stopped him.
Wonder follows council because he can't hear anything.
Okay.
I'm gonna head east as well, but I want to keep checking the compass when I was pointing northeast, thinking about gaining. Sorry, thinking about where the key is to get access to underground.
Okay.
Or under the city.
Okay. Yeah. It stays pointing in the direction that it is pointing.
Is that so? Now that we're through the gate, is that basically water?
So no, you're not through the gate yet. It'll take you like 15-ish minutes to get to that first wall. Just walking through that open area that had the armor and stuff from the start of the campaign. But in that time, Tizal, you continuing to fly southward now, or kind of a southeast direction. You can start to see where the harbor is/was, and you see that there is another tentacle there.
No.
This presumably destroyed the docks and everything.
Make me a perception check to see if you can.
I'm gonna get up as close to the barrier as I can.
Okay. All right.
16.
Okay. At this range, you're not able to tell.
Okay.
But yeah, if you're going to keep flying, we'll get back to that. You guys coming into the city, there's people that are kind of like pouring past you. It's not as many now. The wave has, slowed down of people that are leaving the city. But as soon as you cross into the city, it's not water here. The water is up by the temple. But the Magister is in his tower, and he's looking out the window. And when he sees you guys come in, he immediately stops you and says, "Hey, what happened? What's going on?"
What does he say?
Council says, we attempted to open the door.
So this is you then?
Unfortunately, it seems so. What do you see?
Well, from here I can't see that far. But I assume that something terrible's happened, otherwise all these folk wouldn't be running.
We're going to go try and solve whatever chaos we accidentally caused.
Well, I'm going to come with you then. And he immediately leaves his window and kind of goes down through his tower.
When he leaves, like Felix just kind of gives like, what did he say?
So,
I mean, you don't have to.
yeah,
Right.
Council points to the Magister's tower and goes, and then points at us, and we go, and then east.
So you told him it was the bell that killed everyone, not us.
Yes.
Sure, yeah, a couple, 30 seconds or so, the Magister comes out and he's got his same, like velvety purple robe, and he joins you and heading into the city. Which he immediately is like, so when did you ring the bells? When you tried to open the door, did it? What?
Correct.
Help me understand.
The door didn't respond to the hammer, which the compass indicated was the means to get in. So in an attempt to try and activate the door, we tried to ring the bell. And unfortunately, it seems that all the bells are connected to some sort of emergency system. And the Kraken seems rather disturbed.
All right. Well, we should check to see the extent of the damage then.
Save as many lives as we can.
All right.
This seems to bother Council. To anyone who's been traveling with him for a while, his voice is slightly shaky.
Felix is trying really hard
Felix is here.
to read everyone's lips.
Okay.
Of course, he's wearing a
Is-
mask.
are you?
So
Yeah,
there's this
you're
moments
not.
where everyone just like stop moving and Council's going.
Yeah. Felix is trying really hard to read the Magister's lips.
Okay.
Lips or lips?
Little both.
Okay, no, it's dope.
But it's just like you got.
What did you guys do? Did you ring that bell? I told you not to ring that bell.
On that note, Tizzle, you reach the southern barrier. And when you do, looking out, where did that go? It went away. Come back. When you look out into the water where the docks are/were, you can see that there is still some pieces of the docks there, but much of it has been washed away. You can actually see that there are ships that were at the docks that have now been like pushed inland and kind of left to dry dock out in the sand. And you can see the one massive tentacle that is there and just kind of like thrashing about.
Would I be able to discern if that tentacle is tied to the same monster as the other tentacle?
Make me an investigation check
Really?
or a nature check.
Isn't that like miles apart?
Yes, it is.
All right. Investigation or nature
Mm-hmm.
with advantage, right?
No,
Ooh,
a faithful guardian.
A faithful god.
What do you mean, 4 faithful guardians?
Maybe.
9.
9? You're not sure. They're both very big. And that's what you were able to piece together.
That sounds like that's his all things.
You know the kraken that you saw earlier in the campaign was much smaller than this.
Yeah, because it kind of like wrapped around our ship.
Yeah.
right?
The kraken that hit us in the ship. in the
Correct.
Nightingale.
Right.
Not the kraken I saw in the heart, because I did see
Right.
the kraken in the heart.
You caught like a glimpse of the kraken in the heart. Yeah.
Dark shape.
Yeah.
You would say that would give me advantage in the last roll.
Go ahead. You can take advantage. I'll allow it because you're homeless.
Yeah. 15 for the homeless
15?
man.
They're both very big tentacles. You're not sure. You can't be certain that it's
Right.
from unless you don't see the source from which they originate. But they are both very big. So there is at least 2 very big beasts out there, or there is one very, very big beast out there.
Tracks.
It's just unfathomable how huge that might be.
So I'm at the southern border, you said, by the docks.
Yeah. Well, so you are like here, basically in this corner. The docks are here. So they're close to the horizon from what you can see. Because you are at an elevated position, you can see further. Normally, you wouldn't be able to see them from just like the top of the wall.
Okay. Yeah, he would turn tail and go back northwest.
Okay.
Back to where he thinks the group.
Okay. So you're headed back here.
I'm headed back there, but surveying, knowing that full well they're probably coming
Okay.
inside the city.
Sure.
So he's looking out for the group trying to get them.
Okay. About the time that you guys get to the middle of town, when you start getting close to the temple, you are wading through water. It's probably about shin height, somewhere between your ankles and your knees, depending on how tall you are. And you can see that there are still people that are trudging through the water and making their way out. You see that there are a large number that are coming from the south crossroads, like coming from the district below.
Okay.
And they're appearing more injured, more like battered, bruised, not perfectly fine and just running away from danger. Like, no, these are the people who were in the wave or have seen some crap and are now making their way this way. And looking up into the sky, you could see Tizal is kind of like flying back towards where you guys were.
council waves his arms to try and get his attention.
Make me a perception check. With advantage, because he's waving his arm.
Same thing. 15.
15? Yeah. You specifically looking out for them and
Yeah.
knowing exactly what they look like. You see that they are near the center of town now.
Can I ask one thing?
Sure.
I've noticed along my travels along the barrier if it was intact still.
The barrier?
Yeah, the barrier itself.
Make me a post-perception check.
Because the first time he saw it, it was slapping
deserve that.
against the barrier, right? The tentacle? Yeah.
A 7. I deserve it.
A 7?
Earlier.
You don't know.
Who knows?
Yeah.
I can't hear very well.
Right. Well, yeah, you didn't like see all of the barrier, so you don't know if all of it's intact. The part that you saw and like you were specifically paying attention to, that part was intact.
Okay. Where the tentacle was rested on top of seemed intact.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the part that you were looking through to see where the harbor is was intact.
Okay. He would come land and debrief.
Okay. While you guys are in the center of town, Captain Verneth approaches and he's hobbling along. And he has the same questions as the Magister. Says, "What's all this then?"
It appears ringing the bells was unfortunate in its outcome.
So you did this?
We rang the bell. Yes.
Which one?
The one at the west gate.
And it rang the bell all around the city.
It appears to be connected to some sort of citywide system.
Do we have any clue what the water is from? Obviously, the ocean. But
The last time we inspected the water, our bird friend Tizol believed that there was a crack in the center of the city. If the bells disrupted it and it emerged, it's a lot of displacement at the same time.
right.
I'm hoping that the silence of the bells will put it back to rest. If not, we will have to do something about that.
You can see he's like trying to put like pieces of puzzle together because he didn't know there was a crack in the middle of the city. He didn't know like what the bells would do.
For now, we should make sure as few people die as possible.
Right.
Tizol starts miming.
But are you there with us?
Yeah.
He flew down. Yeah,
I
we,
flew down
Yeah,
and
he-
he-
yeah,
we
he
flagged
flew.
him down and he came.
No, I know. I couldn't remember if he invited though.
He starts miming like, oh, tentacle, doe, slap, and then points in each direction he saw.
Can
the
we
tentacles.
see the tentacle from here? Like
No.
up on the dome.
No, it's from where you are to that part of town
There's, like,
is.
buildings in the way.
Yeah, well, there's buildings in the way as well. It's like closer to 2 miles away from you.
Clear. How long has it been since we rang the bell?
At this point, let's do some math. It's actually it's been about an hour, so your guys' hearing starts to come back
Okay.
at this point.
It's like I can hear a bit better now. So
What? Just kidding.
I need to see the tentacle.
Yeah, go ahead. I brought it for you guys.
Revan, standing here in the water, you immediately collapse. Which everyone else, you just watch Revan just kind of like crumble like sack of potatoes down into the water.
Council puts
Does
his
he make
foot
the
on his-
motorboat sound when he hits the water?
Tizol makes sure he goes face down.
puts his
This,
foot-
this is what you did, buddy. Something.
Council kneels because it's like shin deep,
Mhm.
and like puts his hand on his knee. So he's like floating, but he's lets
Okay.
his head up. So he doesn't drown.
By the time you get down to do that, he is already up.
Oh.
He's already like regained consciousness.
Oh.
But in the time that you pass out and you fall under the water, you hear a voice. and it says, Revan, you're safe. I had lost hope. You were gone for so long. You were out of my reach. You must find me. My power is waning. We are trying to protect him. He fades. His heart weakens. The bleeding worsens with each new day. Please come to me.
My power is waning. We are trying to protect him.
Mm-hmm.
What was after that?
He fades.
He fades.
His heart weakens.
His heart weakens.
The bleeding worsens with each new day.
Worsens.
Please come to me.
I assume I recognize this voice.
This is the same voice that you heard first years ago when you were thrown overboard in a storm, and then again moments before you got before you died and you got the compass in your pocket. Yes. When you bend down to pick him up, he is already like sputtering and able to pull himself up out of the water, or at least able to sit up.
I still, just random aside, the very first divine intervention we received as a group was for us to go and find Revan's patron or goddess or whatever. We haven't done it.
No, we haven't done.
We haven't received a lot of direction to our,
Well, that was the very first thing. It's like, come
Yeah.
find me. Like,
Nah,
Let's-
there's time.
let's go inland.
Check the mountains out.
It's so D&D.
Yeah.
So you're now conscious, sitting in the water.
Another vision.
Aye. Can you quickly say it one more time? I
Yes,
know that's
absolutely.
but that was a lot to say.
Say, Revan, you are safe. I had lost hope. You were gone for so long. You were out of my reach. You must find me. My power is waning. We are trying to protect him. He fades. His heart weakens. The bleeding worsens with each new day. Please come to me.
Thank you. So he shares the vision. It. I believe it's the one who saved me all those years ago. And I don't know if she's connected to what's going on right now or not. But I think we need to find her. And soon.
Going to the desert must have been out of her reach.
I
Touched the ocean. So she knows where you are. Makes sense.
I believe so.
Do you know where to find her? Before we go down this path,
Shows you the compass.
we have to fix our mistake. Console points to the water and any floating bodies that might be going by.
Does the water still seem to be receding?
It's fairly stagnant at this point.
Hmm.
Let us make sure the city is safe, and then we will pursue this. I think is the most important thing.
I think that you should start with the parts that aren't in the barrier.
The docks.
If there's going to be destruction, it's probably worse down there.
Tizol shares. Many ships were pushed inland. The Wolfenhound is being destroyed. Captain Reichardt's home as well. I saw bodies, but I can't make out who they were.
Tragic.
Do we feel safe going outside the barrier of the city before knowing if the Kraken is still active in them?
If we are faced with the Kraken, we should disengage.
Agreed. Its tentacles were resting on the barrier at this most southern point.
It would be wise to maybe start at the door.
Point of clarification: they're not. It's only on the tentacle on the eastern portion. Just on the south, down at the docks, it's not resting on it.
Oh, I thought they were both resting on top.
No. The tentacle down at the docks is kind of just like thrashing on the
Okay,
beach.
I thought it was resting. Okay.
Yeah.
While I will agree not fighting,
Hey guys.
Hi.
Hello. Is it time to say goodnight?
Yeah,
Are you looking at that map again?
yeah, we are.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Are you looking at that map again?
It's true.
Is that a real map?
That's a map that he drew.
It's as real as maps get.
It's cool.
Yeah.
It's a drawing of something that somebody saw once.
All right.
Somebody
You
use
go
your
to bed,
brain.
buddy.
Yeah, I didn't have to say it was a real map.
When
It's real to us.
It's real inside my head.
asked about I
Yeah, that's like
forgot
random.
the question. When you ask,
Do you know where she is?
yeah, and he pulls the compass out, I want to also think of like, where is the one who saved me?
The compass points to the east.
Like due east.
If due east, you know, is where the big batters, the center of the world is, the heart of the world is, and you know that what you had asked for was the key is to the northeast. Looking for your patron is somewhere in between the two.
But don't forget, the last time you thought of Naruya, the ocean goddess, they pointed the exact same direction.
Yeah, probably.
Which is cool. Hey, does that make him a cleric? Council starts going south.
Yep, to the docks.
Okay.
To the edge of the barrier.
Wait, you're going south?
We're doing damage control right now.
No, I know, but
Council says, while I agree in not engaging the tentacle, I am not going to avert completely of the risk in trying to save people. If it gets too bad, I will flee, but for now, lives are not.
Just know if you anger it and it grabs you, you're probably dead.
That is a calculated decision.
at that, Revan grabs your arm.
Okay.
Do you want to fly?
Peter Pan here.
I cast fly. If you accept it, you are now flying.
Second star to the right, straight onto the
I
morning.
think Felix fly.
You're already flying.
I already cast it, but you have to be willing. So I cast it on myself.
Yeah.
No.
I immediately go straight up until I can see the tentacles.
Okay. You fly up to the top of the barrier, and you can see the tentacle that is directly to the east, slapped up against the side of the barrier.
Do I recognize it? Either from what attacked us or from my patrons?
A cousin.
Make me a nature check or intelligence check.
I can add a 0 or a 0 to my roll.
And how about investigation? Is your
Nature is
investigation anything?
You could add two
Yeah.
zeros.
Okay, and do investigation. 10. It looks similar to what you guys saw on the boat previously, but just much, much, much larger.
Oh. So does this seem on the scale of what I saw under the ocean when I went overboard years ago? Is it to that size?
No.
Meaning smaller?
Smaller than what you saw.
But
And I can't see the other tentacle?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
You told us about the tentacles, right? So I know there's
Yeah.
I said the other one. I would have said the right thing. That's southeast, but not on the barrier, flailing in the water near the docks.
Yeah.
does it feel like flying is faster than running?
Flying is faster than running.
So he's just gonna hover about like an inch off the ground.
Okay.
Just zoom to the gate.
60 feet is your movement speed.
Yeah, so
That's
you're
cool.
twice as fast
10
as running.
minutes.
Can Tizzle
Cool.
drag?
As we head south, I follow him to head south, but I want to be on the lookout for this other tentacle. I'm gonna not leave the group, but if I have to veer a little bit to try and see this other tentacle.
Okay. Sure. Headed south, you guys you would eventually see the tentacle first. If you're up in the air, you being on the ground, you wouldn't, because you're still at the same eye level as everyone else.
He's trying to go through the barrier, the door, so he doesn't see any point in flying out.
Right. You being up in the air, you are able to see it before everyone else is. And yeah, you can see that it is down by where the docks were. You hadn't been to where the new docks are yet. I think only Tizal and Council had gone down to the new docks. But you can see that there is a large tentacle that is out there and flailing around, and there is bits of debris around it. But you're still very far away.
What is very far?
At least like 3/4 of a mile.
So can I like not make out detail from where I'm at?
You can certainly try. What level of detail are you trying to make out?
Well, so just having taken a moment to examine that other one from a distance and just having seen multiple krakens or kraken type things, does this look like the other arm, the other tentacle that I just?
Oh, so you're trying to like make out the same thing that he did? What did I make you roll? An investigation or nature check?
Investigation of nature.
Roll those.
Okay. 22.
22. It's either two really big ones or one really, really big one. They are identical, but they are both just really big and impossibly long.
Okay. But like the general kind of coloring and like.
Oh yeah,
skin tone, it
they're
seems like they could be
identical,
the same.
right?
Okay.
They look like they could be the same creature, but it's really far apart.
Right.
So it's
Yeah.
It's like if you took
Almost.
Jack's arms off of his body and threw them on two different roofs across the street from each other, they would still look like Jack's arms. Like that?
It's not a terrible analogy. I was gonna say it's like if you saw like a subway train, like a subway car on one end of New York, and then you saw a subway car on the other end, you would be like, yeah, those are both subway cars. I don't know that that's one really long train.
yeah, it seems improbable, but it
Right. Could be.
Sorry, I took your arm.
maybe.
Nah, I like the arm
maybe
analogy.
My arms are off. Maybe it's just me, and I'm now like a street wide.
Maybe he's born with it.
Jack is just.
I'm surprised there's no fish in it.
Yeah.
It says it's produced in a Philadelphia uses peanuts, fish, shellfish, blah blah. There's no fish in the ingredients.
Usually there's like.
Do you want a
some
bowl
sort
of snacks, Benson?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, those are good.
I like
I've
the
got my
seaweed-
liquid
I like the seaweed
sustenance.
glasses. He's just gonna basically go south until he gets through the barrier and help anyone along the way. And then if he gets through the barrier, he's just gonna listen for voices that might be under rubble or stuff like that.
Okay. Getting out.
Can I say I hold an action that if I see him get attacked by a tentacle, I would try to get out there and pull him back into the barrier.
Okay.
That fun?
Sure. Yeah, you can do that.
Over there now.
No.
He is.
Well, so getting to the outside of the barrier, all along the way, you see again the wave of people or the stream of people is getting less and less.
Yeah.
But there are still people that are making their way, and many of them now who are passing you are like guardsmen who are clearly injured. You can see some that even have some of that same like pawking and like the whatever that was that happened to the gentleman in the temple previously. There are some badly injured folks who are making their way into the city.
Oh, kind of that acid pockmark?
Yeah.
Okay.
Really bad acne scarring.
We should have asked about that guy.
I wish Felix would brought it up because Council has a theory.
Felix is not interested. I wish we would have asked him.
Yeah. Jack wishes.
Yeah.
Felix doesn't care.
Yeah.
Yeah, just gonna keep going until he finds people who can help.
Okay. So once you get outside of the barrier, are you going to, let's see, where am I? Are you going to head like more towards where the docks were that you visited? because that is where the stream of people is coming from.
As long as he sees people coming towards him, he will head that way.
Okay. Okay. So you get outside the barrier and you are flying past this group of people. How long does fly last?
10 minutes.
10 minutes?
And Revan is sticking with
Okay.
I was gonna say Council.
Okay. About that time, the fly probably wears off.
Okay.
So then you guys are just walking out there.
Matches it in stride. He's like,
It's like hopping off of a hayride or something.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
just
yeah.
like, and hit the ground running. Okay.
I think we didn't we read about it in a different campaign how fly actually ends. Like you
You basically feather fall.
gracefully
Yeah,
go
yeah.
back
Yeah,
to
yeah,
the
yeah.
ground.
Yeah, it's not just like.
Someone can dispel fly on you and murder you. That's
Yeah.
Okay.
pretty great, though.
Yeah.
they can't turn you to stone though.
True.
Is there a spell that does that?
Yeah.
Skin to stone.
Cheese are what they're covered in wasabi. It's
They're good.
mild.
That
Very mild.
mix is great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So heading towards the docks, you can see you are getting to the point where everyone else, you would be outside of the barrier now too at this point.
Okay.
But you guys are quite a ways ahead of them. You can see the massive tentacle. And you can see that it's almost withdrawn some. It doesn't appear to be as large as it was before, but it's still impossibly big. And it is kind of like, it seems to be almost like trying to like squash flies or like hurt something that's on the beach. And you can see that there are a couple of the town's guard that are still out there that are trying to like fight back this thing. You recall from your previous trip out to the beach, there was a number of like crossbows of the ancient crossbows that they had like mounted essentially. Most of those have broken free, and so now there are just like guardsmen who are basically using those and like sticking this thing with like 1,000 different needles.
Okay. Does it seem affected at all by that?
Make me an insight check.
May I also roll?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Because Council wants to try to calculate it. Like, is this worthwhile? Is this an avenue worth pursuing? Is it investigation?
Insight.
4.
I rolled a 14, and my insight is
Like a 90.
plus 5. 19.
19. Hard to tell. I mean, it is, as far as you can tell, the base of this tentacle that's coming out of the water is, I mean, the only time that they're able to attack it is like after it has like slapped down on the ground, and they're basically able to like shoot at it, because otherwise when it lifts up, it's way out in the water again. It has to be at least like 20 feet wide.
It's like shooting a rubber band at madness.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're not sure that it's doing a whole lot.
Okay.
While you are making that kind of mental mathematics, though, you notice that there are other shapes now that are also in the water. And some of these guardsmen aren't shooting at the tentacle, they are shooting at these other figures.
Oh.
Does it seem to be what do they call non?
They not.
It's hard to tell from this distance, but coming out of the water, piecing it together, probably.
Pretty sure.
They might be the one.
They could be aquatic dwarn.
Aquatic dwarf.
You know what they say about aquatic dwarn?
Dorn of the deep.
They don't exist. That's what they say
What
about
do they
them.
say?
Nothing, because that's a
Doing this.
foolish notion.
Yeah, Council's just said, I'm just going to keep running.
Okay. Everyone else, I'm assuming you're just kind of heading out in that same direction. Wonder. Okay. And Tizzle, what are you doing while all this? Are you keeping up with them, or?
No. I think I'm further back, but like elevated
Okay.
to try to survey. I probably would have seen the non maybe before people on the ground, because that's kind of what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to survey and see if there's a new threat or something that we haven't seen before. Maybe that's not the one massive tentacle coming at us.
Make me another perception check.
Okay. It's an 18,
18.
15.
just a second. I'm going to take this back.
Uh-oh.
EDM piano.
Yeah, because initially he wanted to pull you back in because he thought, oh, we're just going to step out and help people in. And then when you
No.
kept going, he was
Yeah.
like, oh, no, okay, we're just going to go.
Council's going Captain America mode.
Okay.
I'm like, I'm going in.
Yeah, so what you would be able to see, I just had to see something really quick. What you're able to see with 1918.
We can see behind. I don't know if that's.
No, that's fine. These are just the other maps that I've made.
Okay.
You can see even further out into the ocean, there is another tentacle that you can see. Which is more like east-southeast behind the tentacle that you can see that's closer to the shore.
East, southeast.
Mm-hmm. And it seems to also be like swatting at something and flailing, whatever.
He would shout down to the group and let them know.
Okay.
The one way out there is swatting at something you said?
Mm-hmm.
One even further out.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
There's 2 tentacles now
Oh,
along
no.
the shoreline, kind
And
of.
then one further out.
Mm-hmm.
So you shot. Can we hear? Are we all together now? Or?
Well, you and Wander specifically are further back. Council and Revan are further up front, and Tizal is kind of above and between both of you, both of the groups. I imagine you're within shouting distance.
I don't think we'd split the party that far.
Yeah.
Yeah, Council will keep him in eyesight.
Okay.
He didn't say earshot.
When he
Now
yells,
you don't hear it.
that it's thrashing out in the ocean. Felix says like, maybe the Non are under attack too.
That's certainly possible. And as far as we know, a gigantic explosion of alchemite is the only way Krakens have been defeated in the past, correct?
In our limited singular experience, I.
It's a good way to take care of them.
Are we close enough for conversation? Okay, Council will respond.
If you would like to shout back and forth to each other, sure. I can say you may have all grouped up at this point or now traveling together.
We're
Again.
not going to be able to kill it. It either has to be frightened off or go back to sleep on its own. That's what I think. We'll try and save people from rubble. If the Non are attacking, we'll fend them off as well.
The barrier should be able to fend off the Non.
We need to get everyone
We need to get
behind the
everyone
barrier.
onto the barrier.
But are the Non under attack? Yeah,
That's not our problem right now.
Based on how they've treated us in the past, we don't care.
I also not swimming out in the ocean safe.
So the
there's ones on the shore there, and we should care if they're being attacked as well.
Maybe.
We should flee as well if they're fleeing. Or the guards.
So the current assignment is to see if there are any injured folks that need any assistance getting back behind the barrier. Should we try and convince the guards to back off as well?
I will.
Okay.
You'll have to join me.
Tis all. Can you get over there safely?
Over to where? To the
To
guards?
the guards.
Define safe.
Just tell
Can you
them.
come back alive?
Oh, that's what safe means. I can try.
Tell them to retreat to the barrier. It's hopeless.
Okay. Are you going to come get me if the tentacle slaps me out of the air?
Don't get hit by the tentacle.
Oh, I just said don't. Okay.
Okay.
Reverend tries to get your attention before you leave.
He was already leaving. So unless do I roll to see?
You don't fly at Mach 4 from
Yeah.
0.
Yes, I
Right.
do.
Tis all.
Flies the loop and comes back.
The tentacles. Are they killing people? Can you tell?
Can't tell.
You would have to get closer to tell.
I mean, I already did kind of survey toward the docks, and I did see the tentacles earlier.
Isn't it? Didn't you say it was like
Yeah.
Well, you
this?
said that you were
Yeah.
just like slapping or
They're
swatting,
swatting
but
the
like
flies.
actually killing people.
Kind of hard to tell.
He just wants a
Yeah.
hug, really.
Yeah, you weren't close enough to be able to see like individual people.
Okay.
Now at the point that you are, you can see people, but they are far away.
I look. Hopefully, I'm not one of those people.
Tizal flies off. Is everybody else staying where they are and just letting Tizal go?
No, he's council. intends
Council's
to
going to
go, like,
continue. Okay.
Yeah.
while running, help people, and then get to the guards and help them retreat
Okay.
Basically,
Which direction?
telling it.
toward the tentacle.
Okay.
Okay.
East.
Wander is looking around as best he can to see if there are any injured people that need any assistance, anyone who was hit by the water. He's kind of looking side to side to
Okay.
look for
We
opportunities for
shouldn't
that.
split up too far.
Yeah. At this point, where you guys are in this district, there's not a whole lot of people left. Like the only people who are leaving are guards who have already been like injured or something. They're being like carried off by other guards.
Because in the southern section, the docks were there. Were there a lot of people living there? Because it still wasn't behind a barrier, right?
Right. There were more people living there now that the docks had been moved down there. And so a lot of like the new ships that were landing, people were settling in that area rather than going up into the area where there really was nothing for them.
Okay.
But that was really it. Okay. Running into battle. Running into not battle. Running into check on people. You can see as you are running up, there is one guard who, so there's at least 4 guards that you can see. The one who is most to the left of your field of view, this includes Tizal, but it is everyone because it's all the same field of view. He is, as what you can see, there is kind of a larger non, like a humanoid-sized non, that is seeming to like command a bunch of smaller non, and they have a net over the top of him, and you can see that they are just like poking him over and over and over again until the medium non just comes over and basically just finishes off the job.
Oh, jeez.
At which point you can see there is now for this right guard, there is another group of the medium-sized non that are descending on him, and there is another group that is coming towards the 2 in the middle. You can also see that there is still one of the trebuchets that was made out of one of the boats that they had set up is still standing. The other one has been washed away and is further inland, but one is still standing next to the docks.
So the left one was just stabbed repeatedly.
Yep.
The right one is being approached, and the center 2 are also being approached.
Yeah.
How far away are these guards?
You are still probably like a football field away, like quite a ways.
So there's 2 approaching one guard and 1 approaching another guard?
No, there's a group. There are at least 3 that are approaching the rightmost guard, and then the 2 that are in the middle are kind of like teaming up next to each other, and there is like I don't know, at least like 5 that are approaching them.
For the one that's alone, I shoot Eldritch Blast at the non going towards him. Whichever one.
The one that's like furthest off to the right. It might be out of your reach, but go ahead and roll me attack.
600 feet for range.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's right.
He's 2 football fields.
Yeah.
For my notes, Revan goes pew.
Pew pew pew. Where's my pen?
About how many are there? I mean, like eyeball.
Are you looking for small and big? Just looking for big?
Yes. Just to size up the forces.
Give me a perception check.
I'm not good at looking. Ooh, 16 plus 1, 17.
17? You would guess there's probably close to 20.
Ooh, cool.
Okay.
What did you roll for your die?
23 and
1.
16.
23 and 16.
I can hit multiple times.
So the 23 will hit. 16 also hits.
Actually, wrestle the Kraken.
I got my homunculus.
I return my body as my own. I punch the Kraken. Like just midair.
So 9 and 6 on my damage.
Sorry, the 23 hits. The 16 does not hit.
Okay. Well, the first damage I rolled was a 9.
9. Okay.
And so there. So if I were to push them, that would push them closer to the guard. Is that correct?
No, it would push them further away.
Okay, then they're pushed 10 feet.
Okay. Great. While you are doing that, why don't we just have everybody roll initiative while we're at it?
Dun, dun, dun. Ooh. I got a good roll.
Everyone uncomfortable?
Yes.
Very much.
All right, cool.
Oh, that's just the. We haven't had combat in like 4 sections.
It's been a long, long time. Yeah.
That's why I'm about to go head first into 20 people by myself.
That was my
Yeah.
reaction when I rolled a 1.
So everyone is in combat with us. There's no one off on their own. Like Tizal's here, right?
No, Tizal's heading toward the guards.
So were you heading towards the 2 in the middle?
I was heading toward. So I guess theater of the mind. When I was heading toward the guards, how far away was I? Because I was flying to them to get closer.
Yeah. So you were.
One on the left that's been basically killed, right?
Yeah.
And then 2 in the middle getting swarmed by about 5 non each. And the one on the right is the same.
Hmm.
And Revan attacked the ones on the right,
Yeah.
closer to him.
Yeah.
So I'd be going towards the middle.
Okay. So you're going towards the middle. You're,
Sorry.
yeah, maybe at this point 100 feet away from them.
How far apart are the gods from each other?
There's at least like 50 feet in between them.
Okay. So they could make it to each other.
Tizal is how far away from us?
He is probably about 100 feet away from you guys now.
Reasonable. We haven't split up the group that much. That's good.
Yeah.
We're not breaking our cardinal rule.
As he's going, is it too far?
We need like a remote control for Tizal, with like a little speed.
Well, we almost have one.
I don't know if that's our cardinal rule.
Can you
since
send a
it's
message to her,
frequently
Marcus?
broken.
I can send a
It's a
message.
rule,
to
we can just
Homunculus,
break
but
it.
Homunculus doesn't really have a way to communicate with you. Aside from like.
Can it
poking.
vibrate? Like 2 vibrates for yes, 1 vibrates for no.
Can
I
we
have
say
to
that
see
we
my
can't
own
do that?
friggin' things
They
here.
left.
I don't know how that would work though, since you kind of asking the questions.
Oh, it's
But
that
the
guy.
vibration only communicates chess moves.
I think Felix probably would have told you that he can.
Oh,
hit
no.
things within 100.
Oh no! I heard this story. And I don't like
Felix
it.
installed the app on his phone.
Stop. I will turn this campaign around.
What is that a reference to?
No, don't. Just
A movie?
nope. Real life.
Please stay.
We'll share it with you after campaign.
Once we're not streaming,
Yeah.
details will be shared.
No. Oh, are you?
No. I was covering your wife's ears.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
I'll tell you later.
Gross.
Yep.
Okay. Hold on.
For a little bit of a loop with chess. Alright, let me read how to play a monk real quick.
I'm just moving some things around to get stuff ready.
Felix shot. In case forgot, there's 120 range on my connection to the homunculus.
Does it reestablish when you get close? Because I mean, it's not like it's gonna poof
I
in
think
your head.
I think
right?
it's there. It can leave, but I can't like
Right.
command it.
It's alright.
That's not
I think you'll get there eventually. Just for now,
Yeah.
it's ahead.
Okay.
just like Bluetooth.
Just like Bluetooth.
Bluetooth Tizzle. Combat begins.
Hold on.
I rewatched that fight, one of the iconic Star Trek ones, the first one, with where Kirk is fighting the big lizard man, the really slow one.
Mm-hmm.
But they have that great theme, and it's just the worst combat. It's so bad.
That one, I don't even watch Star Trek, and I don't know which one you're talking about.
Oops,
Yeah,
that's
it's-
not on.
Well, it's parodied on Cable Guy as well.
Yeah, it's just infamous.
It's so great.
Okay.
And that was tense.
Let's see. What were you guys' initiatives? 25 to 20?
21,
Dang. Okay.
right? Yeah, +4.
Okay.
Should get improved initiative.
How about 15 to 20?
17.
16.
Ooh, Birdman first.
I got something at 6th level. I'm so excited to use right now.
16. How about 10 to 15? 10 to 15?
We're level 8.
5 to 10.
8.
I have that we're 8th level.
6.
Oh my gosh.
I rolled a wham. Eins.
Okay.
Plus my dex.
It's a very specialized situational thing.
Slap tentacle.
That would be. I
Banish
took the
Kraken.
slap tentacle
I'm
thing.
not.
Oh.
I'm not.
What the?
It's just called calamari.
I want it. Can I cast Calamari?
I'm sorry, this is taking a really long time.
But instead of being a breaded tentacle, it's a bearded tentacle.
Ew.
It just has.
I appreciate the word, but yuck.
Right? Ick.
Nobody wants that.
It was already a tentacle you were going to eat, and now it has a beard on it.
No, it's hairy.
Oh no, come on. Come on.
I don't like this image. As someone who used to eat calamari weekly. I just
Oh.
Okay.
It's so rubbery.
Let's
I mean, yeah.
put this
I love it.
out here.
I've only ever had a deep fried, and I was never a big fan of it.
Oh, you were prepared.
No.
Oh, you were gonna fight?
No.
Were you expecting this to happen?
No. I thought for sure you guys were gonna run away, like my wife said.
Do the right thing.
Well,
Just
have
go
you
fight
played
the
D&D
tentacle.
with us?
We do the wrong thing every
I'm not
time.
fighting the tentacle.
We
I'm
split
saving
the party
people.
and never run.
Hey, we have not
those
split the
are
party.
the
That's what we
cardinal
do.
rules of
Okay.
this.
We have not split
The only time we run is when everyone else is in danger.
Okay, so council, you are.
We're on camera. I was
It's like somebody misty steps after triggering a boss fight.
Wander, you are. Sure, I'll put you down
Left
here
with
ish.
the whack bag.
You're just standing on the ship
Felix.
watching all the powders of the ground like a golf.
Tizal, you were flying in towards the one in the middle.
Yes.
Revan, you were pew pew pewing.
What is this, a battle map for ants?
Yeah, probably. Can't. It's true. We haven't. All right. So first up is going to be the Kraken. You see.
Sir Tentacles.
There's like 12 legendary actions too. He gets to go in an infinite amount of times.
Right by the water, which is likely his legendary
Combat's
layer.
just over
Pauses time.
his turn.
Pause.
Oh.
Oh, that's. There's no way it's actually that big. Yeah.
Phenomenal.
He said,
Absolutely.
he said it was like a mile long.
No.
Absolutely.
No.
You see a tentacle appear.
We gotta jump over it.
Boss mechanics.
You just have to time
Wait,
it.
there's two?
I flew over.
No,
Oh,
it was
okay,
just being moved.
Our favorite chicken.
But there's 3 that Tizzle's seen.
I've jump roped it.
I'm pretty sure these are all attached to the same creature.
Yes, I think that. Well,
Water
yeah, that's
screens. Double Dutch. I've played this before.
okay. It's gonna go right here. So you see as this tentacle appears up in the air. Now, how this is going to work is that because this is so large, you will see where it is going to hit this turn, If you are standing there next turn, it will hit. It is a boss mechanic.
Yeah.
Oh,
You'll have to move.
We don't have to.
That's true. That's true.
Well done.
Don't stand in the blinking red
Don't
circle.
tell me about what my character has to do.
So
The
so
tentacle raises up.
Revan's
It is now
just
Felix's turn.
flex.
it's hit. So you see where it's going to hit.
Yes.
Not
You-
where it's leading. It's not going to lead us.
Right.
There's a shadow.
Right.
Move out of the way of the
Exactly.
shadow.
You basically yes. The tentacle is casting a shadow of where it is going to slap
It's
down.
like the mountain, the boulders in the first.
Raise my shield.
Zelda?
Yeah, Zelda.
Right.
Yes.
Yep.
Ocarina of Time. I think they were in a lot of
Well, the hands of the forest temple that made you scream because
Yeah.
you were 12.
True.
Which were called wall masters. When they come from the ceiling.
Turn
So
down a
I
little.
know where it is going to land.
So you know where it is going to land. It
that
is
what
your
I'm
turn.
saying, right?
Also, where you are in again like knee-high water.
So we, like,
So this is difficult terrain.
Oh.
Can I be a ranger now?
Yes.
Just ignore it.
No.
So am I? Where am I?
Uh-oh.
I am in the tentacle.
Did I lose the ability to do things? I did. Did my computer just freeze?
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
The tentacle was too big, Spencer.
Tentacle is too
Now
powerful.
that'll
It couldn't,
teach
run,
ya.
it couldn't
Is
render
your
it.
fan obstructed?
I mean, this thing is literally like 1 billion years old.
Oh, okay.
Literally.
Literally.
So I am actually going to
Yeah, if I
move it.
walk this fast, it shuts down. So-
I'm going to move it slightly further away from where it was so we can have a little bit more air. And we'll hope that that comes back.
Don't pretzel ass breath out of here.
I'm going to bonus action
'Kay.
cast. Tell the homunculus to cast enlarge reduce on the thing it's touching, which is Tizal.
He's going for like, oh!
Feathers. Feathers everywhere.
And yeah, enlarge.
You should have reduced so it goes faster.
Oh, so it's not actually that. It's the keyboard.
Oh.
Because the mouse. Oh, there we go.
Wait.
You
There we
fixed
go.
it.
All right, you castle enlarge reduce on Tizal.
On well, when it's the homunculus's turn, which is after my turn.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Immediately after my turn.
Okay.
But I have to use my bonus action to tell it to cast a spell.
Okay.
It's complicated. How this
Okay.
thing work is complicated. Then I will cast. I didn't look up two spells. No, I can't cast 2 spells. Well, how does that work with the homunculus?
Can you
I mean, I'm
remember
just
the
gonna
spell?
assume that I can't double cast a spell using my homunculus, because you know how you
Right.
can't cast 2 spells in a turn.
Right.
So instead, I'm just going to move out of the tentacle.
Okay. North, south.
There are non.
So this is the group that surrounded the one guy and just absolutely shanked him to death.
Okay.
Here is a group of 4 non that you are more familiar with, that you have kind of seen this shape of non before.
Yeah.
There are the 2 that are encroaching on the gentleman down here, and then there is one that is kind of standing towards the back.
And there's like, what's that? 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. There's a dozen non.
It's actually 13. I don't know where one of them went. Because this one in the middle that's a different color, he is, this is the bigger non that walked up and finished him off with a big harpoon.
When you say bigger, is he just beefier, or is he literally sized bigger?
He is sized bigger. All of the other ones that are running around him are like maximum 2.5 feet tall.
Oh, dang.
Oh,
There's little
Non-pygmies.
Right.
Oh.
What that collection are just low boys?
Yes. So the one, yeah, these are you met them once on the ship during the time that we just kind of fast forwarded through. These are none of the shallows.
okay.
These are like the
We
little
saw 'em
Murloc
off on the
guys.
shore.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. You also saw them on the shore.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah. So I mean, the guard to the south is still alive, so I'm gonna head that way,
Okay.
and I'm gonna use the dash uses your action, right?
Correct.
I still have that, so I'll use that. And slow, which is half speed.
Yeah.
So
We're not.
just
Yeah, you have half your movement. Right?
25 feet.
Okay, so 5, 15. Right, I'm doing 20,
All right, this is
30. Here you go. Okay.
what's that program
Tails
called?
by.
Tailspire.
Yeah, it's not Tailspire. I'm actually gonna.
Oh.
Okay. All right, that your turn?
Yep.
Okie dokie. Tizal, you are flying through the air. You see these 2 guards that are like right in front of you, and there are 4 of these merfolk bearing down on them. I don't have the guards on here.
Is that to the right or up?
They're straight in front of you. They're like
Those
so
are,
these non right here,
Mhm.
they are basically surrounding the guards.
Tizol is also large at this point.
Oh, that's right. Oh, because yeah,
'Cause
the,
now
on the
homunculus
homunculus's turn.
goes,
Big boy.
And yeah,
Let's see, can I
He's magically yellow now too.
make him big this way? There we go.
you have advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws. Your attacks
Extra D4.
do an extra d4.
Do you use strength or dex?
Dex. I can use strength.
But your weapons just do an extra d4.
My weapons are my talents.
Yeah.
So you're saying there's 2 dudes to the right.
There's
Guards.
yes, there are 2 guards here that are being quickly surrounded by these 4.
And those guards will get hit by that tentacle. Sorry.
If they don't move.
Okay, I'm gonna fly and land behind the top one. Would I be within 5 feet of both?
Behind him?
Yeah.
Like this?
No, to the left.
It's like
down.
that?
I want to be in melee range of both, but out of the tentacle's reach.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, yeah. So here you wouldn't be hit by the tentacle.
Okay. And if I attack them, it engages them, right?
If you attack them, it engages
if I
them?
attack the 9, would that engage them with me and allow the other 2, the guards, to flee?
You don't know.
I don't know that.
You don't know if they care more about you or about the guards.
That's fair.
Mechanically, they're still within the threat.
They can still do attacks of opportunity.
Yeah, is there a mechanic you're looking for?
I
or-
thought I thought if you were engaged with someone, but that's not true. I just made it up. That's fine.
They're allowed to think.
That's fine. I'm gonna land and I'm gonna do a punch.
Okay. Which one are you punching?
I'm gonna punch the
purple
one
one?
further down. No. The one further down. I'm gonna make a.
Quick question: Is speaking something we can only do in our action?
Yes.
And are we within earshot of the battlefield?
Yeah, you can shout to each other.
Unless someone's going. La, 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 la.
Yeah, and then you
can't
can't.
be counted.
Where did I put that?
Yeah, might die.
Those sour. Just sugar in it.
Basically, sugar.
I feel like I lost a book.
And I bought Max claimed in my food. I bought cavities.
It's sugar coated sugar.
Yep.
They look really good.
Oh, is it
They're like
underneath
basically
here?
like
No, it's not.
Nice. I think Skittles were sugar.
Okay.
I miss sour skins.
I have no idea where my
That's what
monster
they come back
manual
with all the
is.
time, like, in the stores.
They
Oh,
came
no.
out for Halloween.
That's okay.
Yeah.
But that's just
I have
I had some
their
of those, and those were good.
stats written
This
down
Skittle
as
skeleton
well.
is so big acid,
Okay.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay. You're attacking the big one.
I'm attacking the one on the bottom. Is
Yeah.
that a big one?
Yeah.
Okay. Is the other one a big one too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Both of the front ones that are closest to you are big ones.
Okay. Yeah. I attack the one on the bottom.
Okay. Do it.
That's gonna be a 15 plus 8.
That hits.
Just kidding. How do I play this game?
You attack.
Yeah, plus 8. Yeah, so 23.
You hit.
I hit.
Yeah.
And I get an extra attack as part of blah blah blah. Oh boy, 19 plus 8. 6 plus dex. Jeez.
You have the D4.
9.
But-
I have not. For every attack. 19, and I still need to roll 2d4. So 19
19 damage to this guy
Plus-
plus 2d4.
plus 2d4. Oh,
Okay,
Jesus.
I imagine you just like
25.
grabbing his wrist and punching off his elbow. Just poof.
Murdering his arm.
I'll say yeah.
25 damage.
Oops.
Was that one hit?
There's 2 attacks.
Oh, it was 2 attacks. Okay, I was
One
like,
attack
what?
action.
What?
I'm going to burn a key point.
Wait, so what did you roll for both attacks? You only told me one, I thought.
19 was the other roll.
Oh, yeah, 19. What was the other one?
27.
15 plus 8 and 20.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah,
You
yeah.
had said hit on the first one.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you hit both times. And you did 25 damage.
25 damage. And then
Okay.
do a flurry of blows.
Okay,
Attack again.
okay.
Delete his fishes.
So 6 plus 8. Ooh, 2 sixes plus 8. So that math. We
2
got
6s.
14?
12 plus 8 is 20.
20.
6. Wait, what?
2 6s?
6? No, 6 plus 8.
You said
Each
2.
roll is 6. 6 plus 8.
Okay, so that's
14.
14.
Yes. Miss.
2 14s.
2 14s? Is it a hit? Or a
You
miss?
made that real complicated.
What?
I'm dumb.
214?
I don't. What are you asking right now?
He rolled 2 14s.
6
You rolled
plus
2
8 is 14, and I rolled a 6 both times, so 2 14s. For my next 2 attacks.
That does hit.
It does
yeah, a
hit?
14 hits.
You're a software engineer.
First of all, not a good one. Second of all, there's not that much math in there.
Also, he's in management now. He doesn't need to know that crap.
Dumb. Don't know East. Don't know West. Don't know basic math. Just give me a break. So 2 14s.
Yeah, both those hit.
Okay. 2 more.
I am blown away. Where did my other freaking book go?
It's to the west.
Which one was it?
It's the monster manual.
Was that
Is it in your bag upstairs?
I knew that time.
I have
all the
a
D&D
monster
books at
manual
home.
if you want to use it.
No, it's fine.
I have a pencil sharpener.
I'll find it. Sorry, you did
Jam is fucking.
5 plus 8,
That's
so
a big
another
monster.
13 damage? with both those hits, or is that just one hit?
That's both.
Okay. Okay. So
How's he look?
he looks pretty rough. Pretty rough.
Can you imagine? He's just like, I'm gonna get this dude. It's like, come
Yeah.
on, freaking.
Yeah, you watch as Tizal like flies out there, turns big, lands right in front of this guy, and just friggin' starts pounding into him.
He's gonna burn one more key point and make that last hit a stunning strike.
Okay. Which he has to roll against, right?
He has to make a Constitution saving
Dude,
throw.
Fishman was like, oh boy, here I go pillaging again. Nope.
Constitution saving throw.
Constitution save.
He fails.
What do you get?
6 plus something. Probably like 2. So he fails.
Okay.
Okay.
So he is stunned until the start of my next turn.
Okay.
And Tizal tells the guard directly, like beneath him, Jake, move as far south as you can immediately.
Okay. He listens.
And he disengages and moves back 10 feet.
How is he disengaging?
Because for the bonus.
You already used your bonus action.
No, I'm sorry, not bonus. Drunken technique. Whenever
Oh,
you
that's
use a
right.
flurry
When you
blow,
use
get a
flurry
free
blow.
use-
Yeah.
Munch up on it,
I'm like,
jump
what
on
the
it,
crap?
jump
I'll
on
say.
it.
So where are you going?
Just right there.
Right there? Okay. Okay. You land, punch the crap out of this thing, and then disengage. Good stuff. Revan, it is your turn.
Do something cool.
Do something crazy. Do something crazy.
spell sniper.
Freshman.
Well, yeah, it's gonna do that, but I have to. Oh no, I don't have to do it because I'm that one. I'm gonna do.
May I get a glass of water?
Sure. So I would have been able to see.
You know everything is?
I'm
Alright.
gonna. Well, I'm gonna. The water is waist-ish deep.
It's
correct?
it's like knee deep. Are you trying to swim?
Well, yeah. I mean, can I mean, Revan knows. Can he swim in this? He's an
Oh,
incredibly good swimmer.
I don't think so. I mean, technically you could, but I think you wouldn't be able to do like any real like, short of like, I don't like. I don't,
It's like
Sure.
swimming in a tide pool.
He's a
you know
real
what?
good
You guys are
swimmer.
all gonna die, so go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Revan swims, so I've got 40 feet for my movement.
All right, cool.
Which is just crazy that he swims faster than he walks.
Okay.
Wow.
He's a tentacle boy.
Yeah. Cracking. So I'm gonna move towards Tizal, my 40 feet, but not
Five.
going at an angle, but obviously not going underneath the tentacle.
underneath
Seeing
What?
where it's about to hit.
You have to go underneath the tentacle to get to Tizal.
Not stopping underneath the tentacle.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
So you went 5, 15, 20, 30, 35. You get to like there with 40.
Right out of range.
Yeah, you would basically slam and this thing would like come down around you.
Okay. Then I am going to Eldritch Blast the. Well, so the one looks basically dead, right?
Stunned.
The one looks real bad.
I mean, I'll give that.
Yeah,
a try.
and it's stunned.
Stunned.
12 for the first.
12 misses.
That's another 12.
You guys watch Revan dive under the water mysteriously, pop up 40 feet past that, and just take 2 pot shots, and both of them end up missing. Which, as soon as you pull out your gun to take 2 shots, you notice your gun is back to how it looked when you crafted it.
Because you're touching
You
the
gotta craft
ocean.
Gotta splash some water on it every now
But
Question.
you miss.
Is that an attack roll against the creature?
Against the creature?
The stunned one?
Yeah.
Attack rolls have advantage. Because it's stunned.
Because it's stunned. All right, go ahead.
Thank you. Thanks for looking that up.
Nice.
Okay, let's try the second one.
Is that a natural 1?
No, it was a 2. This should hit. 17.
17 does hit.
Okay.
But if you kill him and ruin what I was planning, I'll never forget it.
Well, I hope this kills him.
Kill steal.
He gets all the experience now. This is Dota rules.
13 damage, and if he's alive, it's going to push him 10 feet
Yeah,
away.
he's dead.
Actually, I want his dead body pushed 10 feet away.
Okay, yeah.
Just because that'd be
Ragdoll
Yep.
along the surface of the
flopping
water.
through the
Yeah, you watch as this one here just kind of like
Everybody's motorboat in the water.
yeah, motorboated across the top of the water.
I imagine Hook from the Disney Peter Pan. Bing, 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 bing.
Exactly.
It's almost like, that is what they sound like. See, guys?
I told you, dead bodies. All right. Anything else?
Did you get
No,
through
that was
the
my
wrong one?
movement and my actions.
Nope.
That's all I can do.
I attacked the one on the bottom. The one directly next to me. The one higher up was the one I didn't touch that one.
You're right. There you go.
Wait, I do want to do one other quick thing.
What's going on
how
here?
far? I don't need exact. Oh, there's squares. So are those 5 feet?
Yes, the squares are 5 feet.
How far is Tizal?
Where's my measuring tool? That's right. Right?
These gummies don't taste like horrible at all, and they taste good, but unfamiliar.
I'm so high right now.
Did you have the soda one?
He's still about 45 feet from
Yeah,
you.
because that
okay.
tastes like the cola,
Perfect.
cola
So
gummies.
I want to
Okay.
go to
I bought a 10-pound bag.
the one
There's no brand.
not closest to Tizal, but just below that. Up.
This
That
one?
guy. So I can go 60 feet. So if 60 feet gets right up to that guy or close to that guy,
Sure.
and the tentacle is going to appear and attempt to attack.
Man, I'm not putting another tentacle on here.
Yeah, we can just pretend.
Just
Well, I'll
copy-paste,
use
just
our
copy-paste.
imagination.
No.
The tentacle got a natural 1.
It fails.
It's just wet noodles. It
Yeah.
appears.
Yep.
He's intimidated. The other dude was like, "Murr."
Yeah. Right.
It's so much bigger.
Okay.
Just like a
That's your
zoidberg.
ex?
That's good.
Oh no, it's the wrong button. All right. It is now that one's turn.
That one?
Yeah. Which it is gonna do something pretty cool. Okay. You watch as first it is going to swim 40 feet, because if you can swim, it can swim. 10, 15, 20, 30, 40.
What's that guy? Is that non?
Yes, this is a non. This one's a little different than what you've seen before.
Is it a PETA?
Let's see here. Okay, and then what's that?
Is he gonna heal the
Okay,
He can
okay,
heal the tentacle. He
okay.
should heal that tentacle. He should spend his whole turn healing
Okay.
the tentacle.
You got the 3,000 hit point dragon.
Oh, jeez. Okay, yeah. So this nod you see swims forward underneath the water, and when it pops up, it casts whirlpool.
Right.
Right here,
Where?
right where my mouse
Oh,
is.
okay.
If you hold left click, I think it does a ping.
Yeah, when you do in this mode, yes.
Okay,
Bing.
cool.
There you go. Which is 50 feet wide.
Oh no.
So I would like these non-Tizal, a handful of these guys, all of you.
Gonna F stuff
Go.
Doesn't Whirlpool pull us to the center?
And a creature object in the water and within 25 feet of the vortex is pulled 10 feet towards it.
Oh
The
no.
creature can swim away from the vortex by succeeding on a DC 14 Strength Athletics check.
Yeah.
So please, everyone.
Do I get some kind of advantage?
No.
Usually it was
Because he's revving.
What am I rolling?
Strength.
Athletics check.
athletics check.
My athletics is nuts.
Oh, sure.
Good with that.
Nerp.
So you, Wander, are pulled there. Felix,
Yeah, I failed.
you failed. Council,
20.
20. You are fine. Revan,
18.
18. You are fine.
17.
17. You are also fine.
Do we stay in place or do we move?
No, you do not move.
We just don't get pulled inward.
Correct. What? Hold on. I have to.
In 10 inches?
Okay. I have.
That'd be terrifying. It looks like he's treading water, but it's like 10 inches tall. Like, how are you doing that?
This guy gonna get sucked 10 feet. 10 feet.
Below his armpits just have feet.
10 feet. 10 feet.
Eat it, pygmies.
The rest of them succeeded. Num, 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 num.
Nickelodeon?
Yep. That's exactly right. Okay. That is the end of his turn. He's just going to do that.
You can have more if you want.
The smaller non.
A non or guard?
This is a non.
Oh, I thought those were guards.
No, the guards don't have people on here. I didn't put the guards on here.
Guards aren't people.
They're throwaway.
So the top group,
Not to
There's a-
council.
to be clear, the top group has that guard is dead.
Yes.
Super dead.
So the middle group and the bottom group have live guards.
Yeah.
The top group
Here.
doesn't have a live guard.
Hold on.
Okay,
I
that's cool.
specifically was using the indicator of that non, thinking it was a guard.
Here. Hold
Yes.
on.
Huh?
No.
Okay.
No. Here.
It matters to me, dang it.
Here. Here's some guards.
This is a blue guard.
This is a guard.
He's huge. Catch the tentacle.
And this is, oh gosh, what's going on?
Yeah.
Okay,
That's what I got.
there's a guard,
Pretty weak guard.
I've been trying to find one bigger.
and then there's a guard down here.
For 4 of those
There you
things,
go.
yeah.
There's the 3 living guards.
No, I told the bottom one to get out of the range of the tentacles faster.
It's true, but it's not their turn yet. Which, okay.
Fucking salty snacks.
Uh-oh,
I like to
that
buy
one.
things in bulk. I'm like, I want a new snack. I don't want potato chips and things like that. I used to get nuts all the time.
Oops.
But
Wait, why didn't he get a turn?
At least this
Did he
probably
get-
doesn't do slashing damage.
get some rice crackers.
Did he get at the top?
You know,
No.
tentacle doesn't do slashing yet.
At least the tentacle probably doesn't do slashing
Yeah.
damage.
Don't tempt it.
It's like 90% rice.
Pulls out a sword before it lands.
All the arrows
There we
that are
go.
stuck in its tentacles,
Okay.
he uses to do
Well, piercing
slashing.
would be fine too.
So, the guards will get a turn after this.
Okay.
Uh,
The tentacle flexes and shoots out all the bolts. That'd be cool. That would be cool.
I wonder how much damage this does.
all right. The two that are right here, this one
Campaign?
is going to back away
Oh, there might be some.
20 feet.
and is going to
Thirds of this room.
shoot Tizal with a crossbow.
If you want to, bro.
This is like 12.
This is 11.
This is 11?
Yeah.
So it's
And misses.
this wall to that.
The other one is also going to shoot Tizal with a crossbow.
Sand.
Let me
Just
roll.
kinda-
That's a natural 20.
Alright. Deflect missile, deflect missile, deflect missile.
Okay.
Do it Neo
Plus
style.
dex. 10 plus dex plus level.
I would like you to make a Constitution saving throw.
What if I catch it?
I would like you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, because I'm touching it, huh?
Yep.
Constitution save first before I deflect?
Yes.
It's covered in glitter. You're gonna get it all over your head.
17. Wait, do I have... Oh. 7.
Which do you burn a key point for deflect missile?
No, if
Only
if
if
I
you throw
throw
it.
it.
Oh, okay.
I was only catching to drop it.
Which
Okay.
is a reaction, right?
Okay.
As a reaction.
Okay. So you are voluntarily catching it.
Yes.
Okay. So you don't take the 6 points of piercing damage. You do, however, take the 8 points of poison damage. And when you catch it, you immediately start to feel your hand burning from the inside. And you drop it, and you can see that, like, inside, your feathers are, like, melted slightly.
That's good.
Cool.
Wear oven mitts next time.
So, in order to catch it, though, I have to actually catch it.
Yeah,
It could still hit me.
yeah.
I need to roll well. That was a Constitution save against the poison, but I still need to roll to deflect.
Oh, sorry, you rolled a Constitution save.
That was a Constitution save.
What was the Constitution save?
17.
Okay, so half that number that I said.
Okay, so 4.
Okay, so you take 4 points of poison damage.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
4 points of poison damage, but I still need to roll to actually catch it. Otherwise,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
will get the piercing.
Yeah.
10
I'm
plus
just gonna clean
dex
up the
plus
rest of
level.
this.
Yeah.
Perfect. These are really good.
Minnesota.
So 10, 7 plus 5,
In case anyone else wants.
Well, and you have to.
19.
Do you defeat? Or you go against its damage, or you go against?
I go against
The roll.
The roll.
Okay, well, it was a natural 20. Oh, which means that everything's also doubled. So never mind. You do take the 8 poison damage.
They crit.
Yeah.
Wait, I thought damage dice were double. Poison too?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a damage die.
Element. Yep.
Yeah, that's true. Blah-blah.
So you take the 8 poison damage.
10 plus dex plus level, so.
Oh, but you don't catch it.
Right.
'Cause
it
if it's
does
against the
pierce
roll.
me.
So never mind. It does 16 poison damage.
But he's saved.
16.
No, I
He
saved
didn't.
my
He didn't say.
Constitution.
You saved.
Constitution, I saved.
Okay. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
What's happening?
Okay. It hits you with a natural 20.
Yes.
You fail to catch it.
Yes.
So that does the 8 piercing damage.
Correct. Plus the 4 poison.
Then you pass the Constitution save. So then you take the. Well, it would be 8 doubled 16 divided in half
So eight.
because you. So,
So 16.
8. 8.
8
8
piercing,
poison.
8 poison.
Yes.
Okay. Man, that's a.
Sorry,
That's what
man.
happens when we don't do combat roll.
This is what happens when people cancel, all right? This is what happens. We all forget. We're not canceling from now till the campaign's over.
Agreed.
10 plus
Which is like.
I don't care what you have going on in your lives.
plus dex.
Write me a frickin', I don't know, song about it.
You know what? What it means it beats it if I would have rolled a 20.
If you had rolled a natural 20?
No. If I would have had 8 plus my level plus my dex for the deflect, it would have been a 20.
No.
It still would have lost.
Well, because then it would be a 20 plus whatever his was. What the attack was.
Okay, so minus 16.
Yeah.
You guys are ready.
How far away is he from me? Oh, are you 30 feet away?
He's further than 30 feet.
Okay. Can't help you here.
And the whirlpool is still going?
And the whirlpool is still going. So you're there?
Begins. Whooshed.
Yeah, he 45.
Still whirling.
Okay. The other not. Oh my gosh, why'd you get up there? Is going to step away. So your tentacle is going to get an attack of opportunity, but is going to step back at least. And the guard will take an attack of opportunity as well.
No.
That's a 4.
Okay, never mind. He's not worth saving.
Okay.
23.
23 hits.
I don't get to add anything, so 3 lightning damage.
Gross. All right. Yeah, you see a little zip as it hits the non that's swimming away. Okay. That's the non's turn. Guard's turn.
Sorry, its speed is reduced by 10 feet until my next turn.
All right, cool. It still can get here. But good to know. It gets out that way. Guards, you told them to go south?
I told the one that when I thought it was just the 9.
Okay, he's going to go this way.
So I would say, if we can retcon,
Okay.
I thought it was the 9. I would say,
Okay.
get out from under the tentacle.
Okay. I think he's still closer to the south side of this one. So he's going to go 5. What is going on? Okay. 5, 10, 15. That way.
Gesundheit.
No.
Christian.
He's going to go 5, 10, 15. So he'll be out of the way of the tentacle there. And then he is going to shoot at that other non that's near. And that's a 3. So he's going to miss. This guard is going to go 5, 10, 15. And he's going to shoot at this guy, the one that is casting the whirlpool.
That's a good idea.
Oh, and that hits.
Yeah.
Heck yeah, buddy.
Nice.
And that is
You guys said not to worry about putting a guardian on the board.
4.
You lose a level? I don't.
He shoots the wave shaper in the back, and you see he's got now a bolt sticking out of his shoulder. But it's not enough to break his concentration.
What?
We'll see about that.
It was only 4 damage. Wasn't great. That's his turn. Next is the commander, who is going to.
Who that is?
It's this guy that I'm hovering over up here, right
That boy?
there. Yeah. Ow. He is going to. I didn't write down his movement. I'm sorry.
It's a spell.
Okay.
It's actually a cantrip.
Go.
That'd be an interesting
5,
character. Someone a creature
15,
with 1 AC
20,
and hit point that does like
30.
8 damage. Like, it's kind of useless, but in the
30.
right place, right time, you get some bonus damage.
Yeah.
Sponge.
Yeah. So good at
Cast reach.
He is going to
6-1 has haste.
God, this is Drake's. All the red cards.
Yeah.
throw his hooked net
Oh.
over Tizal.
Ruh-roh.
As a reaction says, your mama.
Chisel's big too, right?
Yeah,
So
that
that's
was
it.
cocked.
Big net.
Is
Yep.
this an attack?
Yeah, it's a ranged weapon attack. That is a dirty 20.
Misses there.
That's not true.
That's it.
So he throws this net, which you notice it's like got hooked like bone barbs on the end of it that basically stick around you and hold on to you. On your turn, you can use an action to try and break free. Oh, but when it hits you, you take
There's no strength save or anything?
you take 5 piercing damage, and you are restrained.
Okay, you're not under the tentacles.
Oh yeah, that would be unfortunate.
Okay.
Restrained is still pretty bad, if I remember right.
Gets advantage. Disadvantage. Well, everyone gets advantage against you.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what we say.
Okay, and that's its turn.
I got something in my eye that could heal me.
True.
Dyson
Alchemite.
No. It's a homunculus.
It's homunculus.
goes after the guard. And you see this one that comes up behind the guard has got almost like a shark head on it. And it is going to make a pretty nasty attack against this guy.
I wish I played a character that trash talked. All sorts of funny names for these guys. Get at me, fish paste.
And that is absolutely going to hit.
No. God, bro. Wait, is this against the god or Tizzle?
This is against the guard. So it hits with his bite. One, three. Oh my gosh. And you just watch him literally like chomp down on the guard's head and just decapitate him.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my.
Awesome.
That's awesome, but terrible.
It's like what's his name? King Shark.
Yeah.
Batman villain.
No, you're thinking of Baby Shark.
Baby shark
Gibbles
doo
from
doo.
Pokemon.
And then he is going to
Yellow Jawsome.
swim.
Baby Shark?
No,
That's
it's a children's
Left
show.
shark.
Don't.
Left shark is what you're thinking.
He's going to swim up there.
Left shark. That's what I was thinking. of.
That's a
Thank you.
Katy Perry reference.
Okay.
He's going to swim up there, and that's his turn.
Trying to save
Dyson is going to create a large glowing blue trident in the air above Tizzle.
Which one is?
This one.
Is that Jarus?
Okay.
Oh, that's the boss.
And it's going to, this spiritual weapon is going to make an attack. And attack rolls against you have advantage because you're restrained.
Disadvantage.
This is a good combo. Get netted and
Plus
10 little weenies around you.
oh no, the weenies are coming.
Oh no, the ankle biters.
Just all brace for the weenies.
Yeah.
what's your AC?
What'd you roll?
You
I
tell.
gotta tell you.
You have to. You have to tell me.
19.
19. Okay, it misses with the trident.
Tizzle.
But
Bends
that
over,
attack
lifts his tail feather.
prompts the captain or the commander to also take an attack against you with his spear, which is also at advantage, and he also misses.
Tizzle now turns around and shows him his butt.
All right, and that is going to be their turns. Wander. Your turn.
Well, all right.
You are currently being sucked in by a whirlpool.
Yes, I am. So that's the first thing.
I picture Wonder going, whee! As he's getting pulled in.
Create an
He's just
opposing
loving it.
whirlpool to pull everyone out. You can do that, right?
I can.
Oh, really?
Should I?
Okay.
Oh, sorry. You are within range of it. Give me a strength saving throw.
Okay.
Do two adjacent whirlpools create like a black hole?
No, they just tear
12.
people in half.
12. You fail, and you take 7 points of bludgeoning damage as the vortex just starts to like rip you around.
Okay.
So you're still caught in the whirlpool, but you can continue to do whatever else you'd like.
Okay. I will cast Control Water. And
Tell him no.
I will use Redirect Flow. You can
Okay.
cause flowing water in the area to move in a direction you choose, even if the water has to flow over obstacles, up walls, blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
The water in the area moves as you direct it, but once it moves beyond the spell's area, it resumes its flow based on the terrain conditions.
Okay. So how far can you direct it?
300 feet, it says the range is.
Cool.
Back to the gate.
So as you are directing the water in the whirlpool away, more water is coming in from the ocean, and it is just keeping the whirlpool going. The magic that is creating the whirlpool is still in effect. So you have displaced some water, but the water has been replaced by other water. You would have to make a strength check.
What's the area of this spell?
No,
It is
You move
Up.
300
up to 50 feet wide at the top.
Because you can technically cast whirlpool on land, right?
No, it has to be in a body of water.
yeah.
Yep.
Water or liquid?
It lasts for 1 minute or until the wave shaper is incapacitated.
Mine says concentration up to 10 minutes.
For whirlpool?
Oh, no. For control water overall.
Oh.
Okay, so if I want to ride the wave, I gotta do strength.
Okay.
Is this what's happening?
On your turn, you
Yeah.
have to make a strength check to see if you can get
Oh,
out
on
of
my
it.
turn.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna get squeezed.
So my
Yes.
I don't know. My original intention was not to push it all out to sea. My original intention was to just say to not whirlpool it. To have the water not go in the direction that it was going.
Okay. So,
And then so it said, push it out to the sea. And I was like, yeah. So that is what I said.
so if you wanted to attempt to like stop the whirlpool, I would give you advantage on your check to get out of the whirlpool or to fight back against the whirlpool.
Okay.
It's like slowing it down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because you can still make an athletic check to fight against the whirlpool.
Right. I was more interested in incapacitating the whirlpool. Because if I want to, I can just turn into a crocodile and swim away. So.
Well, you still have to make an athletics check.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, I'll do that at least, so I don't get destroyed by the tentacle.
Okay.
So the athletics check is good 6.
And you have you have advantage.
Okay.
I'm saying
Yeah.
because
Oh,
you
yeah.
you
Oh,
temporarily
that helps.
like slowed down the whirlpool. Like
That's
paused.
15 then.
15. That does get you free.
Okay.
So where would you like to move to?
So I would like to move north 30.
Okay. And it is still difficult terrain. So
Oh,
5, 10,
Sure.
15.
Yep.
So you can get right in there with Revan.
Yep, that works.
Okay.
What's up, buddy?
Right in the eye of the storm.
Yes.
That's where it's calmest.
Okay. And that your turn?
It is.
Okay.
Dang, that did not work well.
Well, you give everyone advantage. That's good.
I didn't say he gave everyone advantage.
Oh, I see.
No.
But now it
We
is
know
council's
what you
turn.
meant. We know what you meant.
Hey, I get a turn. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this your first turn?
This is my first turn.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
Okay, first of all, council's gonna shout, battlefield-wise, wide, mostly for the gods to hear. Form up on me, prepare to retreat.
Okay.
Rabbit pass.
Make a strength saving throw.
Okay. Well, that's a natural 20.
All right, so you're fine. You do not take the damage,
Council flexes.
but you do still take 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
17. Okay, first question, since I can't see the screen very well, because I don't have my glasses.
I'm sorry.
No, it's I'm not wearing my glasses. Self-inflicted handicap. So, if
I zoomed in a little bit.
am I in danger of a tentacle?
Yes.
Can I move out from under the tentacle and close enough to help a god?
No.
Can I-
Well, to help a guard, how do you mean?
by shooting an enemy,
Well, yeah, you could probably shoot an enemy. What's your range on your crossbow?
120 feet.
Yes, you could shoot an enemy.
Okay.
You have to make me a strength check or an athletics check to be able to fight against the vortex. Though.
10.
We'll say that you do have advantage because
Oh.
of the slowing down of the whirlpool.
That's much better. 17 plus 5.
Yeah, you can move.
Woo!
Where would you like to go? like this way?
Southeast.
So 5, 10, or so 5, 10, 15. That's your movement.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
And there are people stabbing Tizzle?
There are people that are stabbing Tizal.
Okay. Is anyone attacking a god?
There, you just saw the one that bit off the one guard's head is now headed after another guard.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot that one.
That's
Okay.
the coolest one.
It needs to die. It's not Joseph.
He's full now. He's not aggressive.
It's like a python.
I was just gonna say, like,
It's gonna sleep.
He's docile.
he's just lounging in the water now.
Oh, nice and full.
19 to hit on the first attack.
That will hit.
Okay.
Wait, no, it won't. What? It does not hit.
Whoa. Okay.
Oh my.
Screwed up.
13 plus 11, 24.
That does hit.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, that one does. Yeah, you notice that this non has actually like some like plates that are like part of its body.
Okay.
Because they're kind of, if you remember, like clothes of verse, basically.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
they're all about beauty, whatever. So it has pieces of metal that it has fused to its flesh.
Okay. 10 damage for that hit.
10.
Yes. Piercing. Chunk chunk. And I
Okay.
get a free bonus shooty badooty.
Pew pew pew.
Oh, you have the Shuma duty cantrip?
I do.
Yeah, shooting my duty.
20.
Natural 20.
No, just 20.
Dirty 20.
30, 20.
Meets it, beats it.
Ooh.
Pizza, pizza.
Pizza, pizza.
5,
Little Caesar.
6, 11. Chunk.
Okie dokie.
And I'm going to make that one a
Special.
fancy govern. I'm going to do a goading attack. I add the superiority die to the damage roll, so I will add a d8.
Yeah.
7.
Dang.
And the target must make a wisdom saving throw against 16.
It failed.
It has disadvantage on all attacks against targets other than me.
Yeah, it doesn't care. It's coming after you now.
Okay, good. That was the goal.
All right, cool.
And, that's it.
Should have done that to the Kraken.
Okay.
Wait, I do tripping attack on the attack crack?
Ooh, that's not good.
Just flips over.
All right.
Has a tentacle
Like
attacked?
Gmon.
No.
The tentacle attacks the tentacle.
I think the universe employs.
It just ends campaign.
Oh, black hole.
It restarts the timeline, and that's why it keeps happening.
I have.
These idiots keep going into fights and splitting up.
That's why the world keeps ending.
You know, I don't not like.
10,
I've been the same
15, 20.
Well, at least you're not under the tentacle.
Oh, I can
This
frighten
is
enemies.
probably worse.
10,
You're not getting
15,
rebound if
20,
you're
About to get hit
25,
6 times.
30. Okay, so now I just need to move the rest
No,
to
you
match
don't.
up with that guy.
That's a choice.
You know, it's a great battle when you have to like group
'Kay.
select.
You are going to get 4 of these little buggers trying to stab you.
Bring it on, little turd.
Do these guys have
And they all have advantage because you are restrained.
What are their weapons like?
Yeah, they speak.
They have little spears.
Little turds.
It's like the Lilliputians. I'm saying that word wrong, but from Gulliver's Travels.
No, that was pretty correct, actually. The Lilliputians.
Lilliputians. Yeah.
19.
Let's see. We've got 19.
Yep.
No, all of them miss
Ah! With advantage?
with advantage. Yeah.
Tizzle individually points his butt at every single one.
You watch. So as they come up and they're starting to like try and stab at you, a couple of them are like, "Sorry." As they're like trying very meekly to stab at you. Clearly, like they're not in charge here. They're just taking orders.
He puts his feather out through the hole of the net and rubs his head. He's like, it's okay.
You'll do better next time.
Next try. You can try again next time. All right. Slam. Tentacle slams down.
Is that a person under
Catch
the
it.
tentacle?
No,
That
it's
is a
Felix.
person
Felix.
underneath the
Is that
tentacle.
Felix?
Yes, Felix. You didn't move?
It happened after my turn.
The
Oh.
whirlpool did?
Yeah.
Did you say the redirection pushed
Oh.
Yeah.
What's your HP?
A lot.
So if it doubles that, then it's instant death.
I also have resistance to what is probably bludgeoning.
You take 32 points of bludgeoning damage.
Well, that's
You are knocked prone and considered restrained.
Does
And
it lift up?
the
no,
I'm safe under here.
Safe
the-
and warm.
This is. I hope this isn't too late. I kind of forgot about this. But the tentacle takes its reaction. Oh wait, it already used its reaction.
Yeah, to attack of
you?
opportunity.
Down.
I think it's also gone
So you said 32.
because it's underneath this tentacle.
Does it have a
It's
physical
underneath.
form?
Yeah, because it was right next to the
Was
non that were right there, right?
yeah, it has a 10-foot reach, but yeah, if it had to be under that, then that's fine.
If it wanted to hit both of them, because it took the reaction against the further south one that ran away.
Okay, so it's
Yeah.
underneath the tentacle.
Yeah.
Okay.
You said 32?
Yeah, 32
bludgeoning?
points of bludgeoning
So
damage.
I take 16 points damage.
Okay. And I would like
And I'm all those other things that you said.
Tizal. I would like Revan. I would like Wander. I would like Council to make me
You're still a big.
dexterity saving throws, please.
It's like a shockwave. Ooh, an 18.
So
Nice.
Rolling rather well tonight.
And what'd you roll?
23.
23. You are fine.
23.
You are fine.
16.
You roll with a disadvantage because you're on the ground or because you're restrained.
That's dumb.
That's. No.
What'd you roll? 11.
11.
11. As this massive tentacle slams down on the ground, you feel the reverberation through the sand. You are both knocked prone.
Fine. It's just gonna make
Everyone else,
everything
you are still
cooler.
standing, but when it hits, you immediately are like, okay.
That's cool.
No damage?
No damage.
Then I'm less mad about it.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's just gonna make the next thing even cooler.
Yeah, and the tentacle is on the ground now with you underneath it.
Yeah.
What's up?
For the
Tentacle?
yeah, well, for the grasp of the deep, for that
Yeah.
summon, I'm just trying to understand it.
Okay.
It doesn't give like what its hit points are.
Right.
It doesn't have like a physical.
Yeah, it's incorporeal, right?
It's just like
a spectral.
would just be like in it.
Yeah, it exists within
So
the other
can
tentacle.
it be attacked or harmed? Since it's It's like a
I mean,
ghost tentacle, essentially.
if something is able to attack like ghosts or other spectral things, so if it's like a magic attack, yes.
It doesn't have a.
But it doesn't have any hit
doesn't have a stat
points,
block,
so
right? So
no.
It'd be like killing a spectral weapon or something. Like
Right.
Whatever that spell's called.
Yeah, spiritual weapon.
You dispel it is what you do.
Okay,
Right.
So it's just So that attack dispelled the tentacle that I had summoned, essentially.
I can't because it doesn't have a stat block. I would say no. It's just
Yeah, I was
like
just trying to think through how
it's
that works.
it's a your spectral tentacle is now inside this big tentacle.
Just do anything. I think is
Yeah.
right. Or could it move out of
It could move out of it because yeah, it doesn't have any presence. So if you wanted it to move, you could.
It's not quite into Christmas.
That's right.
Or just crush the Kraken's arteries.
This guard is also knocked prone.
No.
And this non is knocked prone. This non, however, is still standing. That is the tentacle's turn.
Is the whirlpool still there?
It is.
The giant tentacle?
Yep. Yeah.
The tentacle's like,
It's
magical.
pulling the entire Kraken into the center.
the shaman's like,
I can't stop it.
it's the new god. Yeah.
All right. Felix's turn. You are prone and restrained.
Yep. I'm going to prepare. I'm going to cast. As soon as as the tentacle comes up, I'm going to cast Misty Step.
As soon as it comes up. So as soon as you are unrestrained?
As soon as I can see.
Okay.
'Cause I'm assuming I can't see anything.
You smushed.
I'm just like.
Give me a perception check. Just.
Keep your eyes.
Well, just roll a d20.
Is ocean water filling his
3.
3, you cannot see. You are completely underneath
Yep.
the tentacle.
Is there a little Felix-sized rivet on the ground?
Okay, but as soon as you can see somewhere out from underneath the tentacle, you are going.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Misty Step
Okay.
somewhere.
Okie dokie. Tis on.
Away from.
My
Oh,
turn?
also, make me a strength saving throw at disadvantage. Because you're restrained and prone.
That's. What is.
Strength saving throw.
Okay. Sure. 11.
Alright, you take 4 points of bludgeoning damage from the whirlpool. It's got just like debris and crap that it's smashing against you.
Bludgeoning damage all day long.
Yeah, buddy. Keep thinking that. Tis all.
Alright.
You're restrained. You are prone.
I'm prone no longer.
You stand up.
I can use leap to my feet, so just tis all. Doesn't make a lot of sense why he'd be able to do this, but he does a kip up.
Yep. I see. That was what I was imagining.
And he basically sonics in the air. He does a little fastball,
Heck yeah.
and he tries to break out of the thing with a strength check, because he's big.
Okay.
I get advantage on strength.
Yep. You still have it. I succeeded all my constitution.
But because you are restrained, you have disadvantage, so it's just a straight roll.
Okay. It's a strength check, though, right?
Yeah.
Not a saving throw, it's a check.
It is a check.
18.
You free yourself.
Yeah.
So as he's Sanic spinning in the air, bursts off of him. He's gonna
In one
take-
piece.
in
It's
one
still fine.
piece,
But
still fine.
yeah, you.
No, it's destroyed.
Well, if you want to destroy it, that's a different thing.
That's, no,
You destroyed the Kraken?
Yes.
You can attack the net if you'd like.
As a bonus action,
Okay.
he's going to take disengage,
Okay.
because he can do that, because monk,
Okay.
and then he's going to fly in between the non and the cleric on the bridge or whatever that thing is.
You're gonna fly back here,
Between those two.
like there.
Dock. Yeah, in between them.
Yeah. So this is part of the dock that is still
Sure.
remaining. You're gonna land right there.
That was
Yep.
a cool move.
Okay.
And he's staring in the eyes of the shaman.
The shaman.
Whatever it is, the cleric.
Okay. The
Is that
caster.
The one that casts Whirlpool?
Give him a little.
No.
It's not.
It's not the one that casts Whirlpool,
Okay.
but it's The one that did something
The
that made
flying spear.
the leader also follow suit. So,
Okay. You do that.
and then he goes, and then that's his turn.
For some reason I imagine Tizol, because he doesn't like speak English very well, just being bad at threats. He's like, I'm gonna eat your knees. The guy's like, specific?
I don't have knees.
Looks like he knows what a knee is.
Revan, it's your turn.
I would be terrified if someone
I'm gonna move.
like an alleyway.
I'm gonna start with a bonus action
Okay.
and move the tentacle.
Your spectral. Spectral.
No,
Spectacle.
The
Spectacle.
Guys, I have seizures. We don't have to go over
Move
this.
it up to 30 feet.
Okay.
So I'm gonna move it.
Oh, you're outside?
I guess
Jack,
I
were
know.
you not able to Misty Step?
No, he wasn't, because
I
he's
can't-
not
I
able
need
to
to
see
see the
out from
spot.
underneath. All right.
I'm
And
blind,
you're
I can't
tentacle there.
Misty Step.
I'm gonna move it
Honey, you
up
hungry?
to the one that the
This
to
one?
the left. To the left.
Oh, up here?
Down.
This is a town guard.
Oh. To the one to the right. The
This
first
guy.
right there.
You don't have to prove allegiance by
And
holding the tentacle.
He'll take a.
Take a slap at that guy.
Oh yeah, 17. So that's gonna be 25.
25 hits.
It's gonna be 6. I was gonna say 9, but this is a D8. 6 lightning damage, and its speed is reduced by 10 feet. until my
Okay.
next turn.
Sounds good.
And then I am gonna move. Yeah, I'm gonna move
Okay.
towards just due east.
Okay.
So the tentacle's still on the ground, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
So
So I've got
5.
40 feet of movement.
10, 15, 20,
Up towards that guard.
25, 30, 35. You can get right next to him if you want.
No, that was dumb. Sorry, I'm not gonna move, and I'm gonna do my Eldritch Blast. Sorry, just took the time to count that out and move him, but he's not gonna move right now. I'm just gonna get killed if I do that.
Okay.
I don't know what I was thinking.
Yeah.
You don't have to start another army.
Yeah.
That helps with the tentacle.
That's
Keep in mind that you are not able to see to the other side of the tentacle. The tentacle right now like has you like in this little.
Oh,
loop.
I'm literally inside of it like that?
Yeah.
Can you shoot some of the pygmies or something?
Well, so if you were to like move out here, then yeah, you could like shoot around it.
Oh.
Okay, sure. I'll move to
Okay.
that.
And the whirlpool is still going?
It is. Make me a strength saving throw. Thank you for reminding me.
Teacher, I forgot to do my homework.
I will, but I want to quick, since I already rolled them.
I'm just trying to figure out what the crap is going on here.
26 and 17 are my 2 attack rolls. And then,
And you're shooting at what? One of the little pygmy dudes?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, both of those hit.
So you said strength?
Yep.
I just double checked because I was curious. There's no size limit on the warlock knockback. So if he hits the
Just
like-
sweep
it's
the
like-
table.
It's like how a dire
Do
wolf can
anything.
knock an ancient
6.
dragon prone. Like they,
16.
16 damage to it?
No. That's my strength.
Oh, yeah. You only take 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Bludgeoning?
Yes.
From what?
As you are swimming through the whirlpool, you're getting smacked with debris.
Oh. Darn.
some Final Fantasy goes.
Yeah, but
So the damage then for both of those is going to be this one. It's 5 is 14 force damage and push 10 feet away.
and you're shooting one of the little pygmy guys?
Yeah, the closest one for now.
Okay, so he goes bleh, bleh.
And then
like deli meat rolling across the
that
sand.
is 13 and pushed 10 more feet.
13 and he is dead.
Hey, hooray. I want to push his dead body before he goes under.
Yeah, you do. You totally push his dead body.
Fold him into the other one.
Yay. That's why this campaign's rated M.
For mature. For murder.
Because if you can ever interact with
Dead
dead
bodies.
things in
It has
a
to be rated
Oh,
M.
really? That's
Interesting.
Interesting.
for any of the first first-party games. So
What was that
any of the
G-rated
console games.
Necromancer game I played?
I don't know if that applies to DC
Crypt of
games
the
as well.
Necrodepth?
Yeah, any if
They
you
weren't
can
actually
ever like
dead.
hit and it reacts or ragdoll dead body. Forces it in.
Okay.
I know.
That's it.
That's it. Okay. Cool.
Did you learn that when you were game testing?
Yes.
Then it is going to be the Wave Shaper's turn. Wave Shaper is gonna sneak up behind him,
That's what we get. We should have known it was going to do that. It's named Wave Shaper.
and it's going to
His
make
name tag.
2
Why did you look at the name
attacks.
Health bar, level, status effects.
Why did
Yeah,
you guys
his
look
name
at
is
the HUD?
floating right above his head.
But okay, that one's cocked.
You hover over it. It
Yeah.
shows his spells.
True.
when
It
you
shows
cast.
level.
Right click
Okay.
inspect.
It
Shows
does.
pain.
Oh, jeez.
I'd be concerned if enemies had pain.
Okay, so that's
Where-
plus
What's that key called?
14
Goat
and
Simulator?
oh my
All
gosh.
the AI is running on a separate server.
Oof. You watch as the Wave Shaper, the one that had in the previous round had created the whirlpool, swims up behind this town guard and just sticks its claws like around him as he's like facing away from it. Sticks its claws around and then just chomps down on his neck and just takes him down. Town guard is dead.
No. Council wants
He
to save at least
he
one.
failed like everything.
We're watching the consequences of our choice.
And that's its turn.
Not
This
necessarily.
could be a good thing.
Is it our fault the Kraken woke up?
It's like
This
Just cool.
it's like going
one
outside
now.
and ringing a bell, and a bear comes out and eats your child. You're like, these aren't related.
can't see over the tentacle, so it's going to shoot at council.
Good. Fight me. I fancy on that.
I'm scared.
It misses.
Yeah.
Pew-pew-pew.
Council flexes.
You're in Patrick Starfish's house right now.
Lifts up and everyone's just
And the one next to Tizal
Over, I guess.
is going to shoot at Tizal.
Which one?
The tentacle starts to lift up, and the world goes with it.
Actually, it's
In
not.
melee range.
Yeah, it is in melee range.
I did that on purpose.
Yeah, no.
Go ahead, hit me.
Nope, it's going to shoot at Revan. What's your AC, Revan?
17.
17. It hits. Please make me a Constitution saving throw.
Tizal whispers, coward.
5.
You take 10 points of piercing damage and only 4 points of poison damage. As you get shot by this barbed arrow, you also, similar to Tizal, notice that immediately, like, your armor, your coat, like, starts getting eaten away by this acid.
Good gracious.
And that's their turn.
I open the door in case you want.
The Scamander, he is going to go and grab his net and come up here and throw it at Tizal again.
Oh my gosh.
Does he have a 10-foot range?
He does. It's get out of the bag! I'm sorry for anyone who's watching stream.
Crystal just rise that volume down button.
Right.
Walk the choke.
It fits, so it sits.
It's a box.
Fits inside a blender too.
Oh, jeez.
Freaking cats. What's your AC? Not 11, I'm assuming.
No.
Okay, cool. It misses then with
Does
its
it get to
net.
declare?
What?
Wait, is that an attack?
It's a ranged weapon attack. You're gonna catch it and throw it back
Is
at
that
it?
a projectile?
No,
a
even
missile.
better. The thing I wanted to use that I haven't gotten to use yet. When a creature misses, is that a melee attack?
No, it's a ranged weapon
Range
attack.
weapon. Carry on.
Did you just have a stroke?
Carry on.
My
It's not what I
wayward son.
wanted to
Okay.
do.
Good on the X, yes.
He throws that and he misses. So instead, he's just gonna point back at his horde behind him and say, "Get him!"
Oh no. Sick.
This guy, he is purely focused on council.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do a thing.
Let's see here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35,
Please don't bite me.
40.
It's been fun, guys.
All right. That is his whole turn, just getting up to council. And you see now, he's real hungry.
Okay.
He's staring down at you with his like big shark head. Oh no, that was the priestess who I just
Prince
skipped.
Alpha to level.
Priestess is first going to bonus action with her spiritual weapon attack Tizal. What is your AC again? Please remind me.
What? Who's hitting me?
The priestess moved her giant spiritual trident.
19.
Okay, misses with that.
Misses?
Yep.
That's a melee attack?
No.
I have these rules I have to follow.
I need to do it. You're not letting me do it.
Oh.
I like when the DM
I missed that laugh,
It means something cool's
When
gonna
you're reading the
happen.
monster stat block and go, oh.
Yes, it does.
Wait, she missed. Why are you laughing?
That was her bonus attack. I would like,
Oh, great. I got in touch range. That's smart.
please make me a charisma saving throw.
Cast friendship.
I'm like the most charismatic one.
If you're charmed, they're not going to hit you.
Do I have. Well, I'm big. Do I get advantage?
Oh,
No, sir.
No, no.
That's a 4.
you are banished.
Yes.
Oh, I wonder.
You watch as Tizal just blips out of existence.
I wonder if you'll experience what council experience.
Eternal bliss.
Oh, temporary.
That is her action, so yeah, that's going to be her turn.
Wait, does that mean he's gone for 10 rounds?
For 1
I
minute.
get to make a save.
Wander.
Is it
It is your turn.
It is. Oh, wait, no.
Harmless something while the target is incapacitated or remain there until the spell ends, at which point the target will be and they're later. Okay.
Did the
Wander, it's your turn.
banished?
No, his eye
No.
is just right behind.
No, yeah, that eyeball just like, bloop.
Oh, it gets slurped out of my head.
Yep.
It is concentration.
What?
Yep.
Wander bellows, "It's a cleric off!" And then he moves his neck to the head to the one side, head to the other, cracks his neck. Okay, so control water, concentration up to 10 minutes.
Yep.
Until the spell ends, you control any freestanding water inside an area you choose that is a cube up to 100 feet on a side.
All right.
You can choose from any of the following effects. So I use an action to pivot it from the redirect flow to part water. You can cause water in the area to move apart and create a trench. The trench extends across the spell's area, 100 feet on a side,
Okay.
and the separated water forms a wall to either side. The trench remains until the spell ends or you choose a different effect.
Okay.
The water then slowly fills in the trench over the course of the next round until the normal water level is restored.
Okay.
So I center the trench on the whirlpool and remove all the water from the whirlpool area.
Okay. Great. You do so. So you watch as around basically where the Kraken tentacle is, you split this 100-foot long like Moses wave, and you see like the debris that was being floated around just kind of like pitters to a stop, and the water is parted out of the way.
That's cool.
Does that give cover against everyone else then?
No.
No.
If
Sure,
there's no
Wander
more,
going, let my people go!
if there's no more water, does whirlpool
All the trees rustle in joy.
happening?
Yeah. The spell is still going on.
Okay.
So once the water returns, it will pick back
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
Magic is just an effect. Interesting.
Well, if the spell requires
Okay.
water.
And then yeah, I will. Ooh, I can't see anything.
Cast unbanish.
Right.
I cast Control Z.
Temporal anchor.
I go, and I can't even move as far as Revan because you're swimming, right?
Well, now that the water is gone from around, from around you, you could walk normally.
Oh yeah, it's not difficult to.
But now nothing can swim in that area.
Okay. Yeah, so I'll just walk over to where Revan is then.
Okay. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Boop. Sure is. All right, you walk over to Revan.
Okay. That's all I got.
Okay. Council. I think it is. I think you're right.
Two Steps
Is it
from Hell
Raid
makes a lot of
Legends?
music that they sell.
Is this just audio machine?
Two Steps.
2 steps from hell, yeah. Council, it is your turn, and you have a shark boy.
I'm gonna shoot him in the face.
All right. He is next to you, so you have disadvantage.
I have crossbow spec.
You don't have disadvantage. You put the gun into his gut and fire.
Don't you know you're supposed to punch him in the snout to make him fucking go?
My strength is engraved.
You flip them on their upside down.
Put him in a trance.
Yeah, it puts them in a trance. Octonauts will teach you that.
That'll do that to me too.
Honestly, yeah, probably would. You shoot him, Liz.
Go on.
Ooh, that's a 6. Plus 11, 17.
As you go to fire into him, he just smacks your hand away.
Okay. I try like shield bash his arm. Put the crossbow.
Yeah, sure.
Do a quick reload.
Yeah.
There we go. 15 plus 11, 26.
26 does hit.
Shoot him in the face, in the face, and he'll surely die. Unless I roll a 2.
True.
So that's 6 plus 2, so 8.
8 damage.
But I'm gonna make that a trip attack. I can expend 1 superiority die to knock him down. Add the superiority die to the damage roll. D8.
All
Another
right.
3. Wonderful. He needs to make a strength save.
Oh, so another 3 damage?
Yes.
Okay.
This DC 16 strength save, please.
Wee-oo.
Fall down.
DC 16, you said?
Yes.
He fails.
He's prone.
All right. He is prone.
I'm gonna
And he goes faster.
Nice.
do my.
Is this fin hanging out of the water?
What?
Is this fin just hanging out of the water now?
Well, there's no water there. Because Wander made it all go away. All the fish jokes don't work anymore thanks to Wander.
I'm gonna shoot him again.
Real buzzkill.
That was the intent. We were having too much fun. Shut this party down.
Take it down a notch, guys.
29 for the third attack.
You get 3 attacks. Oh, did your action surge?
Free bonus. No, I'm gonna action surge.
Oh.
But
Okay,
because
yeah.
of my hand crossbow.
Yeah, that goes.
7.
Okay. Sure.
Action surge. I get another turn.
You don't get another turn. You
Or,
get another action.
which I'm gonna make an attack.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shoot him in the face.
Yep.
Another 18 plus 11, 29.
It hits.
You got 7 of them.
If you add 11, how did you get a 7?
I rolled a 7, so it's 5 plus 6, 11.
11.
18
Yeah.
and
His
20.
AC's
No,
20.
it's 20.
Yeah.
They're little armored
That's
balls
right.
of fish.
And then last attack.
It's an appetizing frame.
No, 2 plus 11, 13.
2 plus 11. Okay.
That's
That
it.
misses.
Is he still alive?
He is still alive.
No.
You watch, you're shooting him and piercing him. The blood is seeping out. His eyes, even though they are like normally pure black, like a shark, you see bits of red start to like creep in from the sides.
Ooh.
I just put my foot in his chest. I'm like, don't.
Yep. Little guys. Oh, except-
they cannot disobey the commanders.
Well, but
actions.
Tizal's gone,
They can't
so
disobey.
you're right.
They're just they start attacking each other. They're so confused.
Now these 4. Oh my gosh.
Yes,
The
move it,
tentacle
move it, move it.
pygmy?
No, they're going to
this is a
swarm
big
this
tentacle.
guard.
No, the guard. I'm trying
It's
to
actually
save
really
them.
small, but we're even smaller.
Damn it.
They're just heat shields.
No, they're people.
Are we trying to save them? 'Cause
15,
nobody's really doing
20,
anything.
Why would we
30.
come out here if we aren't? There was no point to come out here then.
Well,
That
We
that
thought we
was
might
the
be
entire
able to.
purpose.
That was the whole purpose of coming to this area, is to save people.
yeah.
Oh my
If
gosh.
Council ran up and no one was being attacked, he would have left.
Tizzle came to add to his story. I don't know about you guys. He got
These
banished
guys.
into a new chapter. I found them multiple things. I saw fishermen.
They are going to come down here and surround Revan.
Oh, look, meat shields.
Well, at least trying to.
I'm not a fan of that. I don't
Oh, someone has the gun.
Well, the good news is they can't all reach you.
That's how many there are.
What if
Looks
they,
like some
Yeah.
treacherous
what if they stack and wear a trench coat?
Well, then they could.
This
All right.
humanoid non appears. I don't know, it's a spear.
There are 5 that are going to get to attack the town guard. Oh, visual is gone again. BT dub.
Did it die again?
That's what Crystal said. Oh, so Crystal, you're still watching? I'm sorry for screaming earlier.
I'm sorry for our bad
Can't you
choices.
plug it in?
All right.
I can, but I've like wired it around.
And that is that 5 was. He's gonna make a Constitution saving throw.
Does it use double A?
No.
Triple.
Okay.
Special.
Yeah, weird camera batteries.
Excuse me. Tell Jack not to worry, she says. Well, he already has it pulled apart.
Double theater.
He's worrying about it.
I have batteries that have like a ribbon thing.
You see, as most of them do not hit the guard, the one that is behind him stabs him in the leg with his little, like, toothy javelin. At which point the guard just crumples to the ground. And you see the poison immediately start to, like, seep through his skin.
Oh, like
They all have poison weapons.
They all have poison weapons.
That's bad.
Worthless.
And now 3 are going to make attacks against Revan. I need to get these ones right here.
You know what 3.0 and 3.5 poison did permanently?
That's 2 dirty 20s
Really?
and a 12.
You failed your fortitude was like you took
All on me?
4
Yeah.
Two hits.
Okay. Could you make me a Constitution saving throw, please?
You get attacked by like a regular scorpion. It's like 1d3 strength damage.
10? Oh my god. Okay. So you take from the 2, so you take 6 piercing damage and 5 piercing damage. You then take 13 poison damage and 12 poison damage. As 2 of them,
13 and 12, so
yeah,
another
so another 25.
25.
Yep.
Jeez Louise.
As 3 of them surround Revan, 1 misses, the other 2 end up stabbing in the leg. And again, even as they're stabbing, they're like, sorry.
All the day's work.
I didn't mean to.
That's work here, man.
If this kills you, I'm really sorry.
It is now the Kraken's turn.
That's how Bebop and Rocksteady are written in certain TMNT 2 settings. It's like, sorry.
All right. I would like everyone who is north of the tentacle.
Which plane of existence?
You don't have to. You're gone.
underneath the
You
tentacle
you
north.
automatically success. This doesn't apply to you. I would like everyone to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, sounds like
Oh, is it sweeping the table?
getting hit by the tentacle was the right thing.
Nat 20.
What
Nat
type of-
20?
What
You're
type of
good.
save?
Dexterity saving throw.
9 total.
9 total. Okay.
You know that that's not gonna do it.
Yeah, it's not gonna do it.
Okay. Oh, okay.
So what is? Does Revan get death saving rolls?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He still does.
Okay.
It's once you fail the 3 that
Then
you
he goes
detonate.
kaboom.
Yeah.
No. Cool.
Okay.
Are you down?
Well, I will tell you in just a moment. I will be very surprised if a tentacle hitting me doesn't take all of us out.
Tentacles heal you. This is been established.
So fail, 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 fail,
Is this a tentacle helping us?
The little guys.
Everyone, including the
including bad guys. Oh, success, 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 fail, fail.
Oh, so the first time we saw the tentacle coming down, but now it's a repeat slap, so we didn't see a shadow this time?
No, no.
it's
What you
swiping.
see is now the tentacle pushes its way. Oh no! I am moving the wrong thing. Ah!
Imagine the terrain is the tentacle's desk, and he's angry.
5,
He's gonna sweep
10,
things off the desk.
15, 20, 25,
Gotcha.
30, 35,
out into the
40, 45, 50, 55, 60 feet northward, and everybody gets pushed with it.
You made this really hard on yourself, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. Well, yeah, I don't think it would be this bad if I had like an actual mouse. Well, I
Oh,
wasn't
yeah,
using a
touchpad
friggin'
would.
touchpad.
I think I brought my wireless.
Laptop.
He only has like one USB.
You guys, it's
Mac,
Remember that thing
Apple
on the track?
mastered the touchpad. They are perfection.
okay.
Oh, office work? I can see.
Okay.
Yeah, not for gaming. But for business and stuff, it'd be great.
So you. Oh my gosh. Really? All right. Let's see. What did you roll?
9.
9. Okay. So you fail. Wander.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. You succeed.
Reaction.
These guys succeed, but they still get pushed. Revan, you take 9 points of bludgeoning damage from the wave of water, the tidal wave that it creates as it moves, and you are knocked prone. You take 4 points of bludgeoning damage, but you're still standing.
Okay.
And that's his turn.
Revan's down.
Felix as well.
Into the
Oh, you could make me a dexterity saving throw as well, but make it a disadvantage because you're prone.
This is going great. You guys are doing great.
It's cool. My patron will save us.
That
We're
one.
in the ocean.
That
how it
one?
works.
That seems about right. Okay, so you also take 9 points of bludgeoning damage. As it basically, you are like stuck to it and it just drags you across the sand.
Is he stuck to a suction cup?
Yeah.
It's like getting pulled through
Can
a
I see
doorway.
anything now?
Roll me a d20.
You see Harshnag coming?
I understood that reference.
5.
5? No. You can't.
There's a ranger way off in the distance taking pot shots at the tentacle, and it's doing nothing. Well, we all die.
Felix, then, it is your turn.
Disintegration rate?
Wait, you were dragged underneath the tentacle?
Implosion?
Could you bite a piece of alchemite?
I think I'm faring much better than most of you.
That's true.
Well, I'm hanging out. I'm on vacation.
I'm basically just gonna do the same thing I did last turn,
Okay.
and my homunculus, I'm assuming, is just flying around.
Oh, yeah, so it got pushed along with everybody else.
All right.
So it's also been moved up here.
Also, the tentacles gone too. Since I went down. Not that anyone cares.
Oh.
Just to shoot.
Got
One?
No, yeah.
You
It's
got
back
rid
to
of that
back.
whole
It's
thing?
back, it's gone.
I'm going to...
Wouldn't that be a plot hook? As soon as Revan goes unconscious, the
Like,
tentacle
tentacle
disappears.
disappears.
Like,
Quick, Spencer, rewrite your
wait,
notes.
what?
Just kill Revan.
can I just delete that?
Revan's
Okay, there we go.
That'd be kind of cool.
That'd be terrifying.
Oh,
That's some, like
why?
Stephen King stuff. He goes unconscious and the Kraken disappears. Like, what the?
You're all inside Revan's dream.
No. I shoot myself.
So I'm going to command the.
Just flips this crossbow around.
I'm gonna prepare my action to cast.
Misty Step?
as soon as I can see.
Okay.
That's what I kept waiting to use.
Yeah, and then I will use my bonus action to command the homunculus to attack.
What are you attacking?
Attack whatever it can see.
Okay.
I'm assuming it was right next to that priestess.
Yeah, so there's the priestess and the female
Yeah,
non that is right
She
there.
banished Tizal.
Yeah?
And it popped out. All that was left was the homunculus, and it kind of goes back into its little scorpion form. And then it flies up and shoots a little laser right in her eye.
Dang.
Oh, I got a 2. Probably not.
We it misses.
Probably not. Yep.
Yeah, I think that's a miss.
That's a 5 to hit.
Nope, doesn't hit. Okay.
Are you holding Misty Step?
Revan, or not Revan, Tizal.
You have to see where you're going.
Revan, make me a death saving throw, please.
What's this?
He sees mud.
I'm not
I
trying to
just skipped your turn?
To rain
Do I get to
crit,
save
but
at the end of
isn't
every
Misty
turn?
Step
No.
a bonus action?
You don't get to save
Can't
against
have a
banishment.
bonus action.
Do you not?
No.
Oh.
No, you're just gone.
Can you
No.
cast
Oh,
it
that's
as an
even more
action?
OP than I thought it
I
was.
think
Yeah,
Misty
you're like-
Step is
It is
only a
concentration,
bonus
though, so if they can
action.
break the
That's what I
priestess's
have it
concentration,
right.
then you come back.
That's correct, yeah.
Gross. This
Yeah,
is stupid.
you're in the mirror realm.
Why
You-
do
Yeah,
you-
you're
casting
in
time is
reality
one
anymore.
bonus action
Why do you hate?
for Misty Step.
Revan, death saving throw, please.
Oh no!
What?
You already have 2.
No, that was just showing you that I went down.
Oh, okay. I thought those were how many saves
Nope,
you made.
there's one save. 11.
Woo! Revan is all right.
Oh, you're right. So I can't actually hold Misty Step. This is bonus action. And you cannot cast a bonus action as an action.
Oh, would you have done last turn differently then?
'Cause,
No, that you couldn't.
There's nothing else I can really do. Although,
There are no rules that say you can't try to free yourself from the Kraken.
I guess I can try to get out.
Yeah. You
Wiggle
can.
my way out.
Yeah. Go ahead and make me a strength check.
So 15.
15
Yep.
is not enough to free yourself for last turn. If you'd like to do the same thing this turn, you can try again.
All right, we'll do it again.
And can you give yourself the flash of inspiration?
I've been doing that.
Oh, that was with it. Okay.
Yeah, I have one more left. One more. No, I don't. I have a few more left of flesh. Well, anyway, now it's a 23.
23 is enough. On this turn, you are able to pull yourself free. What would you... So after being drug across the sand, you find yourself basically on the edge of the tentacle, and you're able to kind of like pop yourself free.
Oh gosh.
Meat cream.
Yeah.
What do I see?
You see Council facing down a shark creature. You see these two non that are standing in a big trench of no water that Wander had created. And then you see the tentacle behind you.
Okay, I'm going to go, since I can just see Council, I'm going to go help Council.
Okay.
So 25 feet towards Council.
Oh my gosh, I keep clicking on the wrong one.
And now it's...
25?
Now there's no water,
Yep.
right?
15, 20, 25.
Okay, and I'm going to cast
Zoom
Magic
again.
Missile and direct all of them to the thing that Council's attacking.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead.
And they come out as like little spectral rockets.
Yeah.
So,
Just imagining that like Roman candle noise.
this was 1d4 plus 1? Is that right?
Yes. Well, I say yes from my knowledge of 3.5. So.
Which means nothing here.
Magic missile?
Yeah.
1d4 plus 1 force damage.
Yeah.
Okay. So that is 5 damage, 4 damage, and another 5. So 14 total.
Yeah.
That's 3 hits. On
14 total damage to him. Dang.
Is this to the cleric lady?
Yeah.
No. This is to the one that's on the ground.
Whatever. Yeah. Whatever.
The
comes
shark
back.
dude.
The shark dude.
Oh.
Who is now bleeding out its side as well.
It's
Okay. And that's your turn?
Yeah, and since I didn't cast, I didn't use my bonus action, but I'm gonna do the same. Like, tell the homunculus to attack whatever.
Okay. Oh,
Actually, I'll tell it to come to me wherever it is. Like, or no, I don't know that.
You already told it to attack the priestess.
And I also don't know that it's not still in.
Oh, and Tizal's.
Eye.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
So I was just gonna miss its little laser beam.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Then
that was a good job.
the wave shaper is gonna
The shape of the
5,
wave.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
What's up, guys?
Hey,
Surf's
everybody.
on. Got some magic weapons for you to buy.
it's gonna come up
Great side effects.
and
Wheelie was awesome.
Picture it like Futurama.
that's it.
Rise dog waiting for him. That was really at the bottom.
That was Wheelie waiting for you guys at the mountain before he was crushed by. It was the best corgi.
This
Wheelie was great.
lady
Corgi in a wheelchair.
is gonna see Wander is still standing. It's gonna shoot at Wander. Ooh. This one.
Scoundrel.
Accurate. It's a 4. Is that a hit?
Not so much.
God dang it. All right. The other one is gonna see Council standing over its shark friend, and it's gonna shoot Council. That is a 18, which I think misses. Sure does.
Wow.
22.
Yeah.
22 AC?
Joan's armor is nuts.
It's only +1,
I was,
but it's like
I was
+1.
naked for the entirety of the desert trip.
True.
But I had
Yeah,
14
there's that.
AC.
There is that.
Yeah, I thought it was
Okay.
weird you were flaunting it around.
I was using it to tell the directions.
The
what I meant by hit, but okay.
commander. Commander is gonna come up here. It's gonna collect its net. Come up here.
Is
And
he gonna get him the cue?
I'm gonna go pick up my net.
It's gonna throw it at Wander.
It's like
The Wander Q.
it's like everyone lined up
Yeah.
at the buffet. They got their little plates out.
Oh, that's
It's like going
con.
to pay the respects to the queen. Oh, I've been here for hours. Come on, guys.
Oh shoot, that's only like a 12.
Nope.
Yeah, so it misses with its net.
Tradition, they're traditions.
Sweet.
Feels pretty bummed about that.
Terrifying otherwise.
Yeah. Shark Boy is going to stand up and say, "My turn." And it is going to make 3 attacks, all at advantage against you,
Why? Why?
because it has Blood Frenzy.
Excellent. It's a barbarian.
That is a
What?
24 to hit.
Maybe 24 does hit.
Okay, cool.
Cool motley, bro.
That is a dirty 20 to hit.
No.
Oh gosh, and that's a 13 to hit. Okay, so it only hit once, which is kind of a bummer.
Council says sloppy.
Which is this much.
There's a boss. Whenever he hits you, he goes sloppy. Like shut up.
Oh man, it's only 9 slashing damage. Feels pretty bummed about that.
Well, he grows,
She's
you know.
nasty.
He was expecting to take 0. So, you know.
Yeah, so that's
Blood frenzy,
not-
blood pansy.
You
yeah,
said 9?
yeah, it's accurate. It is blood pansy.
60.
Okay, well, the priestess is now focusing on keeping Tizal banished, so she doesn't want to drop that.
That's a great noise.
Yeah. Tina Belcher.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
That's so good.
Hold on. I'm so uncomfortable right now.
Are you okay, Tina?
That was either Tina or Forrest Gump. I'm not sure.
They're eerily
Your
similar
mama sure
sounds.
does care about your schooling, boy.
I was shooting for Tina Belcher.
Okay.
Gotta come back to.
Priestess.
Nothing at all.
I got hit for 9 damage.
Just some innocent Bob's Burgers humor. That's all.
Priestess is gonna climb up on top of the tentacle.
She's climbing the tentacle.
Yeah.
Sprinkled a little Forrest Gump on that burger.
And is going to cast.
Wait, is there more than one priestess?
Nope, there's just the one.
Oh, so she's not maintaining. Okay.
Yeah.
Cast Jumanji.
She is going to cast.
That's like a cool image. An ocean priestess on top of a kraken tentacle.
Yeah. Mass healing word.
Freaking what?
Gosh, that doesn't really do a whole lot, does it?
Isn't there a 1d4 for everyone?
You know what I just thought of?
It's an
Well,
AoE
this
and
is
it's
only-
definitely going to hit Revan.
This is only one tentacle.
Yeah.
We're not
There's
fighting the tentacle.
7
This
more.
thing is the size of a mall. We're never
We're
fighting
not gonna
it.
win this fight.
Where are the other ones?
The tentacles?
Okay,
That
so
way and this way.
They
they get
should come in.
Well, there's one
everything
fighting something
gets
now.
some hit
The
points
other one is
back.
hitting the docks, and there's what, 5 left?
So that one is back to full health.
Remember how we said
This one's at that now.
Well, they're all dead now.
It's your fault, Alex.
Oh, I'm sorry for caring.
In fairness, Tizzle was told to tell them to flee, and then we just started engaging.
They escape, and now they're all dead. Now we need to escape.
Now.
Just need Evan's patron. Everything will be fine.
This is Patron Harshnag.
I just imagine the rest of the 5 tentacles appearing. It's like skyscrapers and just falling into the beach.
Taking out Orin completely.
What was it?
Taking out Orin completely.
So casting another spell does not break concentration.
Correct.
BT
No.
doesn't.
Casting another concentration.
Another
spell.
concentration spell.
Yeah.
Know
Yeah.
that.
Okay, cool. All right, so she steps up on top of that tentacle and does mass healing word, and then she steps down. Doop, doop, doop. And that's her turn. And then it's Wander's turn,
Okay.
which the water splooshes back in now, correct?
No, I'm
Or you're
maintaining
still
concentration.
okay.
Yeah. I use my bonus action to cast Healing Word at 2nd level on Revan.
Okay.
So that'll be 5 plus 1 is 6 plus 3 is 9.
9.
So 9 hit points for you.
All right. Revan, you receive some revitalizing health.
Huzzah!
You breathe again. You're breathing in sand. Ow, my nose itches.
Revan said that?
Yeah.
And then for my action, I cast Erupting Earth, which is a 20-foot cube,
Yeah.
and I would like to hit both the captain and the priestess.
Captain Revan?
Okay.
No. The captain
No,
of the...
these ones right here.
Yeah.
Are you
Well,
trying?
no,
You're
you
going
know,
like
it's
this,
probably
20-foot cube?
Yep.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes, I only brought him back so I could attack him.
Nobody kills you but me.
Resurrect.
Wham!
Resurrect.
Wham!
Dominance over you.
Interesting character story.
Except you'd be like, Wander, where did that come from?
Come on.
connection to the server has been
3d12. Ooh.
Oh no!
They all need to make a dex save.
What, really? It doesn't say that on my screen.
Just as soon as you looked, it disappeared.
Oh,
It's
okay.
in it for a while.
There's a banner at the top.
What did you say? Sorry, 13 damage.
Mm-hmm.
And did I get like dex saving throws?
Dex save.
You getting the priest?
Okay.
I mentioned the current combat situation to my other group of friends, and one of them said, "It's beginning to look a lot like Fishmen."
All right. And what do they have to beat?
I banished him.
16, I believe. 15.
Okay. We have got 1 success and a whole bunch of failures.
Who succeeded?
Not the priestess.
That's the commander who succeeded,
Okay.
not the priestess. So, and it does 13 damage?
Yep.
Jeez. You watch as all of the little Non are just like, very sad that
That's
you.
a lot of potential damage removed from the field. Well done.
Barnabas says back, sorry.
Sorry.
I gotta do it.
I'm really sorry. Sorry to do this.
So
As
let's see.
they're folded in half by the sand.
They're not dead.
Oh. Never mind. Less impressive.
So she took 13 damage. So,
Concentration do it.
you know what? We're about to find out. Nat 1.
Oh, yeah.
Tizal's back.
Tizal appears after being drowned for the last like 20 seconds. You were just teleported to a plane of water.
Underwater?
Yep.
Oh,
Wow.
birds hate me.
Oh.
Yep. You pop back into existence. You're just absolutely drenched. Like,
Immediately shaking his feathers.
yeah. And you're now on the other side of the tentacle. Okay. So yeah, that was real bad for her. Good job, Wander.
Sweet.
Council.
Shoot shock, man.
And this will be the last round of combat. I know that we're already over on time.
Okay.
Can council see any guards?
Nope.
Council shouts, "Retreat now for victory later." And he's gonna shoot the shotgun.
Okay.
19.
Misses.
Oh yeah, we know how much it is. 20. Oh, that's 20. Look at that.
That hits.
Whee! And because I can choose when I land an attack, I'm going to add a special die to this because
Jeez. Oh wait, he succeeded. So never mind. That's
I'll do trip attack again. So he takes 10 plus 15 plus 11, 27.
is that doubled?
Yeah, that's done.
27.
Yes. And he needs to make a strength check. DC 16.
He does not.
Oh.
He's dead.
Cool.
So
Alright.
you trip.
Yeah.
I tripped him.
You trip his dead
The
body.
forever tripped him.
How do you want to do this? I trip him.
Oh.
He falls down.
Okay.
He hits his head just wrong.
He does.
Just want to shoot
He
him.
hits a rock on the way down.
Just shoot him out of the
The
chin.
edge of the stool on the corner of the ring.
Yeah.
Just shoot him out of the chin.
Alright. Nice. I like it.
Then, is there anyone within range for my last attack?
Yeah, you could shoot the wave rider, wave shaper.
Yeah, wave shaper.
Yay.
21.
21 hits.
Ooh, max damage. 17.
17.
Chink.
17.
Where are you at? Are you the bottom left?
I think so. It looks like it.
Yes, this is him.
Oh, it's hard to see.
I'm sorry, okay?
You can always use the projector if you want.
No, your monitor was fine. It was
Next
just
time
small.
we can, yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, this monitor's good. It's just
Uh,
Says the person sitting directly in front of it.
17, right?
At an angle.
Oh, is
You
it
said
watch
17
power?
damage?
Great for me.
There's no
Yeah.
viewing angle.
I'm like, this is why I'm doing this.
Luckily,
Yeah, yeah.
the
I've been doing
technical
a lot of.
Yeah. Okay.
You're basically ruining the
It'd be
campaign.
cool.
Is what everyone else is saying.
It's accurate. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It'd be cool if you could like project into the ceiling or onto the table.
I've seen people who set up
Yeah,
game
yeah.
tables and do that.
Yeah.
Like, cool people.
That's right. Tell Spencer how to be better.
Not my house. Tell Jack how to be better.
You already have one.
Just get a series of mirrors set up.
An infinity
could.
table.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna run.
Where you running?
30 feet away.
5, 10, 15, 20. Okay.
Sorry to be that good.
It's not halved.
I
He
thought
got
it was
rid of all the
because of
water.
All the water? That was
He
just
made a
the
big.
trench.
Yeah, he made a big
Oh, but
trench.
It was 100 feet.
100-foot
Yeah.
cube
From
trench.
Mariana.
Yeah, yeah. Super deep. Okay.
That's it.
All right.
I killed my guy. How much you guys kill?
The
Shot the guy who did.
little
I got the
guys.
last hit, so I can do it.
They are now
I tanked the tentacle.
going to.
You did tank the tentacle. Well
Hold
done.
on.
They're swarming over the tentacle.
No, it's cool.
You guys are super
Hey,
dead.
who out of where? I don't see
It's all
anyone.
good.
Hold on.
I just see Council and you. This is the party, right?
I'm the Kraken. I'll say when you die.
Yes, I love it. All right.
Voice in your head.
Okay.
Okay.
So you'll each take 5 attacks.
Oh my goodness.
Actually, I'm going to do these in a special order because each of them. First, Revan. What's your AC?
17.
Okay. One of them throws a net over the top of you. You are restrained.
Gosh. It's not necessary.
Wander, you are also netted. So now you have 4 attacks against you at advantage
Oh, sweet.
each.
Alright, I'm going to add up this total here in my little.
All right. The first one is a 22.
Against who?
This would be against Revan.
Pizza.
Next one's a 21.
Oh my goodness.
Next one is a 21.
Just barely.
Don't you have like 9 HP?
Next one's a 14.
That misses.
Okay.
Ha!
Well, we'll see. So that is 9 piercing damage from the first attack.
Okay.
And
That Revan. Are they just going to keep attacking his dead body?
16 poison damage with that.
Well, 9 put him down.
Okay. So then the poison damage makes you fail a death save throw.
Okay.
And then the next one stabs you and you fail another 2.
Oh, boom.
Oh,
That's 3 fails.
No.
Oh. Bye, everyone.
Wander.
Wander learned to write.
Are you doing his move first before the kaboom?
No, because this is
No, that's.
this is all happening at the same time.
Oh my goodness.
This is bludgeoning damage.
Well, at least we know how to get our crap.
Okay.
This is funny.
31,
And we don't need to do that other round of combat.
31, 17, 46, 56.
Come on into the party.
Well, not you. You're like halfway across the world at this point.
This is 71 points of fire
Everything
damage.
damage?
Seven,
fire?
1.
Yeah. 10d10
Of the explosion.
damage.
Oh, you're rolling for the explosion.
Yeah.
not The attack. I thought you were rolling for their attacks. I was
No,
like,
from what are explosions? No, yeah, it's fire damage.
Yep. That Wander had 71 hit points left.
Exactly 71.
Mm-hmm.
For real?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What's the range on that?
The rate, like the radius.
Tentacle block a lot of it.
So the tentacle, it goes around the tentacle, but it's not big enough to hit you guys where you are. But it does hit like all of the non. Oh my gosh, I'm doing the one again.
Would you say that it actually bounces back in more force against the non because it's bouncing off the tentacle?
No. Yes.
Double damage against the
Double
non.
damage.
Because fireball is normally like 30 feet, right?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, it does not hit you, but it does hit all of the non except that one and these two over here.
We did it, guys.
Okay.
We got him.
Can I ask a really quick question before you keep going?
Sure.
So the first, 3 people got hits of the 4, and they have 2 attacks because one's the bolt and one's the poison.
Yeah.
And that's why there's enough. Okay.
Yeah.
Just thinking through it. Yep.
Okay, so all these guys are dead.
Is this gonna be like a Thrawn resurrection? He's Sun Eater now. Because that was cool.
Kind of important to the main story.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
These guys are dead.
How many resurrections does Revan get?
Dead. Okay.
If we pray hard enough.
So all of those guys are dead.
You're welcome, all of you.
And there is a large singe mark along the side of the Kraken.
Oh, it didn't sever it?
All my friends are dead.
All
my friends are
Friends are dead.
Hey, Revan does the most damage so far in the campaign.
Sand is raining down everywhere.
I'm
Yeah.
forever alone. I'm forever. Oh, I got feelings. Here we go.
And then the tentacle lifts up.
Let's
It comes down for another slam attack.
Oh,
But we'll save that for next time.
wait, that explosion didn't make the tentacle go away?
No.
Probably felt it though.
No. Kraken has so much health.
Right, but what was the one dude who exploded and made the Kraken go away?
That Kraken was like this.
It was a baby Kraken.
Of this tentacle.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a
Suppose.
juvenile
Gotcha,
Kraken.
gotcha. Yeah.
All right.
This thing's far, far bigger.
So that was not how I was expecting that to go. I was also expecting to get a lot more rounds in, but yeah, it took a long time to do each round. That was my bad. But
It was fun. That was a fun session.
Yeah.
We haven't done combat for a while. It was cool.
it's true.
And the RP's been a blast, but it was fun to do combat from not having done it for a while.
We'll pick up there next time.
That's a
On
terrible
Dragon Ball Z.
I was probably the best equipped to handle the little mob of little guys because I have Thunder Wave.
Yeah, we should have changed
Uh,
places.
But
Yeah.
I got smashed immediately,
And then
and
That-
then like popped out on the other side. So there was nothing I could do.
There, yeah, the
Council's
I definitely like looked at monsters going into this. I was like, okay, how could I use some of their abilities to like really screw with you guys? Because right up until this point, it's mostly just been like, all right, throw waves of people against you until you just kill them all. I'm like,
positioning in this fight is huge.
yeah, I was like, okay, so let's try and like split them up. Let's get some stuff to like make them underneath the tentacle to like do damage that way. You guys did really well, honestly. Like, I mean,
Riven died.
okay,
He blew up.
Aside
that's
the-
how we did well. One of our party members died.
that's
and
what was
killed
supposed to
everyone
happen.
else.
I'm writing down the most important quote from that session from Council saying, "Let's save the guards." I want to make sure that I've got that captured in my notes.
We also saved Revan.
Council's
From
logic
himself?
was running over
We
the side was
saved
I
just
trust
like the guards
my
are.
party, so I'm gonna go help the guard because they can take care of themselves.
Yeah.
I took 22 points of damage that whole fight.
That's it.
I took 17.
I was in
And
water.
I got smooshed.
That was good.
Wow.
There, yeah. I think again, despite how that ended, sorry, I think you guys did really well.
So what's your next character gonna be?
Well, I was gonna say, so I'm gonna have to message. to
Yeah,
see
we'll have to
what
talk
what
some.
I need to do for the next session here.
Because that's like, not only is losing someone that sucks, it's, we got to know Revan.
Right.
Wait, did you say not only did we lose someone that sucks?
No,
Not only did we lose someone that kind of sucks,
commas save lives. Not only did we lose someone that sucks, but we can't use the compass anymore.
Yeah,
Oh,
there's a whole storyline and tools.
Tiz
And,
always
yeah.
got it.
It was in Revan's pocket.
No, I'm saying he's got it. Like he'll take on the burden.
It might be alchemite proof.
Also, who's gonna get the visions that kind of direct us?
Tiz all will get him.
If Dalen could make it, Felix could make it too. I'm just saying.
Maybe something
Well,
happened with this picture.
I mean, the compass
Nice.
isn't
Throne
The compass is
resurrection.
magical. It wouldn't necessarily be destroyed.
Oh no. No, now we're even. You've caused one of my characters to die. I caused several of your characters to die.
And
It's
I have caused several of your characters.
once again,
Like,
mobs
no,
of
like,
mobs of
two
little
actually
enemies
put it all
are
behind
really
us.
dangerous.
That was 0.
They didn't have pack tactics, right? But they did have the net thrown.
Yeah.
Let's save
So,
the gods.
Write
another-
yourself down a note for next time. Wander ruthlessly and heartlessly loots the entirety of Revan's body. Okay.
Wander's unconscious right now. And on fire. I don't know if Wander's going to live through the first couple
he's
seconds of
also
next
on
section.
fire, so he'll immediately take a loss.
Wait, if he's unconscious, does
His
the
clo-
water
his-
come down?
Yeah, his water
puts him
comes
out?
back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good call.
Yeah,
Oh, so now you're
I
just
planned
drowning.
it the whole time.
Now you can't breathe underwater, right?
He's like, I know that I'm going to be dead at the end of this,
You
so okay.
Yeah, he floats.
You
though,
do
right?
breathe.
So you're fine.
Oh, but do your dead body floats? Your unconscious body?
Yeah, he floats.
He's driftwood.
Someone else in the party could be.
You're just flotsam and jetsam.
Didn't that happen? Didn't he
Yeah.
swim underwater to save Council?
Yeah.
When Revan did the maneuver to throw Council off the boat?
Yeah.
Didn't you swim underwater and then you just driftwood back up?
Yeah.
To save him?
Well, he shapeshifted into a giant
That's
lizard,
what-
and
yeah.
then he went down and got him. Yeah.
Yeah, because Wander was on Late Night with Dave Letterman at one point to try and determine if he floated or not. So.
What?
That
I don't
is a
get
deep
that
cut.
one.
Wow.
I don't get it, but that had.
There's a whole segment that band said, "Will it float? Will it float?" And they would just take random crap and see if it would float or not.
What? On Letterman?
If anyone wants this,
I never heard that. Not so much.
Thanks.
There's also "Will it blend?"
I've seen Will It Blend. Yeah.
That started
Oh, also
off
we're
that-
That's
we're,
a whole YouTube
we're still
channel.
streaming.
Yeah.
BTD. Unless we ended it.
Right?
I said we're still streaming unless
So,
we ended
so
it.
we shouldn't talk about the racy stuff that Letterman said.
No, we shouldn't talk about what happened during a chess match.
Oh yeah, tell me about this.
No.
I want to hear this.
Well,
craziness.
I was gonna talk about my.
We're still streaming. At least let the stream go away first.
Well, this microphone